Snap camera one.
Oh yeah, make sure.
Yeah, I'm not really on Snap.
We open Sirenscape.
Oh hi.
Yeah, hopefully yeah, there you go. That one's pretty good.
Oh my god, I come back to a snowman.
I love that the eyes are still kind of meaty, so it's so disturbing.
Yeah,
I know, right?
It's very human.
But honestly, I just wanted like the one with the snowfall. Ah, there we go. Though it's a little dark. Yeah.
All right, has everyone got their Sirenscape open?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Good.
No.
Kitty.
Jesus.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.
Don't forget, people can hear us.
No, this cat gives no fucks. He's just like, are you done?
Kitty.
No, he has a little towel next to the counter, and that's the only way he gets off the keyboard.
Hey, we're live. Everyone can see us now.
Hey.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Awesome. Let me get the chat open here. I realize I didn't have the chat, and I don't want to miss anybody's commentary or additions to our gameplay. But yeah, I see we're all in at least a little bit of a festive mood here. We're kicking out some Christmassy vibes. This is our official Cyberpunk Uncensored holiday party, I guess you could call it. We're going to do our typical live gameplay. We have a special guest today. We'll get into that in just a moment. But other than that, we have some really cool giveaways and an announcement or two and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit different than your just normal gameplay from us. But before we get into it, let's go around the team and just do a quick introduction. Everyone can just introduce yourselves, the character you're playing, just a brief description of your character, what role it is, and whatever you want to say about him or her, so our guest character gets an idea who is who. So yeah, if Raven, if you want to get started.
I'm Valerie, playing Raven, and I'm a solo. Right now, her empathy level is a 2, so she's kind of she's a loose cannon. So she's, and I don't know if you know, but she has a cybernetic arm, and she's always packing.
Oh yeah, she's like a female Punisher with all those weapons. And you know, Simon is familiar with Raven since she got to go over and play a session with his team and get some things going. The game that he runs. But you know, let's keep the ball rolling in the right direction here with introductions on Rio.
Yeah, so my name is Daniel, also known Gizmo Scariot on pretty much all the Discord and all that stuff. I play the character on Rio, which is the net runner of the group. You know, has a cyber eyes, so he doesn't have to wear, you know, the typical virtuality goggles. He has them built in. And has got a shaky relationship with a fixer that he ends up having to deals with because of reasons that you can see in past sessions.
Yep. All right, Coupler.
Hey, I'm Eric. I'm playing Coupler. He's the tech. Currently, he is assigned to retrieve some materials that Rockland Augmentics, his company he works for, has lost along the way.
Nice. Hollow.
Hi, I'm Ariel. I play Hollow. Hollow's a vengeful med tech who's very cold and calculating, but little bit of humanity in there. Doesn't really want anyone to see.
All right. And then tonight we've got a special guest with us. Aelf is the character, and it's Simon, the Wandering DM. But yeah, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Simon, like Rob said, WanderingDM on Twitch and Twitter, and tonight I'm playing Cyberpunk for the first time as a player.
Hey!
So this is like, wow. I get to sit on the other side. But yes, so Aelf is a rocker boy, used to be a teen idol, called Aelf because of some operation he's got to his ears, and decided as a child that it would be cool to have them pointy, which ended up giving him his moniker and also lifelong full of bullying and other stuff.
Yeah, and
So
what type of rocker boy is he again? Why don't you explain that a little bit too? The
yes, he's
musical
an
stuff.
yes, he's an Idoru. So an idol who was once part of a band that so whereas idols are normally backed by corpos and created for the purposes of just selling music and selling stuff, they started from the ground up from a grassroots movement, and eventually, well, the band sort of got into some trouble, and we had creative differences that led to his first heartbreak, as he was dating a member of the band back then, and they left. They parted ways, and he's been living in a container for the past couple of months and had to pawn all of his shit just to survive. So, yay.
Yeah, and that kind of brings us to where we are. I'm gonna try to get some Sirenscape going here. So hopefully everybody has their players on. But yeah, you guys are pretty much getting into the combat zone. I'm gonna back up just a little bit from the last session. The team basically, a couple Aerozeps collided over Night City a few nights ago when the team was visiting the meat market on a rescue mission. Actually with another character from the Wandering DM, Anino's rocker boy Jimenez. So that was really fun. So anybody wants to see that, you can check out some, the previous sessions and stuff. But yeah, you guys were out there. Some Aerozeps collided. That actually worked into your favor a session prior as a distraction, but you weren't really aware of that till later. Yeah, that happened, and you were also in process of contacting a company called Source to return their drone that you found from a previous session on a mission, actually where you guys met Hollow and such. But yeah, they basically gave you a first gig. They were happy that you returned the drone, and it was very a good beginning of a relationship. There wasn't a lot of hostility or shitty stuff going on there. They were happy to see that you were a team, not just some booster gangs trying to steal their drone. But you were hired basically to go, and they sourced some of the cargo that washed up from the Aerozeps going down. They were contacted by this rocker boy, Aelf, who basically was on hard times right now, but these Aerozeps kind of played into his favor. He was staying in a coffin motel sort of situation over there in the combat zone in South Night City, right on the edge of the water, and happened to be just kind of wandering around, maybe having a drink, maybe just killing some time while the city was going crazy over the cargo, and just trying to avoid some of the violence and craziness going on when he saw a bunch of cargo kind of wash up right where he was chilling. He is right near a local club. It's a bar he used to play, actually, in his younger years, in his earlier ranks, I guess we could say. It's because it's definitely a dive. He's a bit above it now. But it's right in the area, and he does know the owner, at least to a certain degree, this Mr. Chang guy. He's a little bit shady. He's a fixer guy. But you were able to at least hit him up, say, hey, I'm in the area. Can I kind of post up in your spot? And he's let you drag your cargo into the club and kind of post up there. You told him you would cut him in at least a little. You told him you'd toss him like €1,000 or whatever. The source was basically paying you a fee to get that cargo to their team for a pickup, which the team was hired to go do. So they basically have a stash or something to give you for transferring it over, and then the team, once they return it, are supposed to get paid €1,000 each. However, Coupler was contacted by Rockland Augmentics, and it was their Aerozeps that went down, and Coupler does contract work for them. So it's kind of caught in between these two situations, and they're not being as amicable with whoever has their cargo. They're just telling him, hey, go retrieve it. We have tracers on it. We know it's in this location. Just go get our fucking cargo, terminate whoever's just trying to steal it or whatever. And it's, paid gig from the company as normal from Coupler. So both companies are trying to pay him. They've got the payout to Aelf to go get the cargo. They just pulled up. If you look here in roll 20, basically you guys just pulled up to the club. You're to the back. The front of the club's over here. However, the streets are pretty blocked. Maybe cyber bikes can whip in and out, but you guys with the vehicle, you had to go to the back. You guys basically pulled up, got out to the back door of the club. There's a back door there. It's locked. there's a lot of chaos going around in this part of town, just all over the city, obviously because of all the cargo and things going on. But you're in the combat zone, and this is a definitely more rambunctious part of the combat zone, being on the edge of the water and a little deeper in Night City, and due to all the cargo and things going on. But you guys basically got up to the club. Aelf, you've pretty much been chilling inside the club now for, we'll say like, at least like an hour or two since you contacted Source. Everything, the time kind of aligned with the team going there with the drone, so it all kind of worked out in the same time frame to make sense. But you guys, you basically just been posted up in there. You've got the cargo. We'll get into that in a moment if the team can make this connection happen. But yeah, team, what are you guys doing? You guys just got out. You're up to the back door of this address that you're supposed to make this contact. It's locked.
Okay, let's do upper section.
So we're out here, like on this side.
Hold on one second. Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're right. You're right here by the back
Okay.
door. I want to try to get a different sound set going here.
We don't have a number for our contact. We just had an address.
Yeah, just an address, just basically saying, go to that address, contact. There should be a contact there named Aelf. You'll know him by his ears, and yeah, just go to that address, make contact. You've got the payload to give him to make the transaction for the cargo that he has secured in this dive bar, and you're basically supposed to go get it.
All right. Well, let's go see if there's a front door. I would say. So if we want to walk around to the
Yeah,
front
if
of the
this
place.
is like the back, then yeah, I guess we'll go to the front.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll chill behind.
You'll stay at the back door.
Yeah, I'll stay like right around. Where's my pointer? Where that little tower is on the right, or on the left. I mean, where's our icons?
Like right there?
Oh yeah, let me
right there.
drag everybody's icons in. And while I do that, let me just reiterate to everybody watching, I wanted to wait at least a moment till we got more people in the chat and for the live stream. We are going to be doing a giveaway. We have 4 different prizes, and we'll be getting into that throughout the gameplay. I think a little bit later, we'll probably take just a mini break, maybe do a couple of these prizes. And then towards the end, we'll do a couple other prizes. But we do have a Elderwood Academy case. I'll show that off in a moment. We have a free subscription to Sirenscape, I believe a couple months there. We have a free copy of Cyberpunk RED, the rule book that just came out. And then we also have a map from Lion Banner Games. The map that you're looking at here in our gameplay, that's made by Lion Banner Games. He does great work. But yeah, we'll be getting into that as we get the game going. I just wanted to mention that. But everyone's token should be out there, right? With the exception of Aelf, he's inside, obviously. But yeah, go for it. Put your tokens where you guys want to go. What are you doing?
All right, I'm going to go to the front. If anyone else wants to join me.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Yeah, and you know that this place, and just, your guys' perception, since Coupler, you are from South Night City. So is Raven. You guys actually stay about only 15 minutes away from here, where your workshop and Willow Sisterhood and that sort of neck of the combat zone in South Night City. So it's very close. You're familiar with this. As you know, the closer you get to the water, especially in this part of South Night City, the more kind of chaotic the combat zone gets. So it can definitely get kind of rowdy. Except this nightclub has stood right in the middle of all the hell. It's a place called Shells. You see the sign. It's been there for a long fucking time, way before the Fourth Corporate War, but it's been through different family members and such. Mr. Chang is the current owner. He's a young guy. But that's about all you guys know about it. Aelf knows a bit more, like I mentioned earlier to him. But yeah, all right, so everybody went around here to the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on this side and just listen out and be on a lookout for now until they get assessed to where we're going.
Okay.
What's going on first before we all go in.
And when I get
I
down
don't
here,
know.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna do a scanner check just to see if I see any like access points out here or anything.
Yeah, go for it. And Hollow, what are you doing?
I'm going to the other side to check if there's like anyone on this side.
Yeah, there's nobody around the building that you guys can see. Hollow, when you're looking on that side, there's some, rickety stairs, kind of like rusted metal stairs going up to the second floor. You see a door up there, so there's definitely a second floor in this situation with outside access. Raven, on that side, there's nothing. On Rio, you did your scan?
Yeah, 11.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you can tell that there's an access point coming from inside this club.
All right. Well, I guess while we're at this door, can we tell? First of all, is the door? I guess Coupler. Do you want to try just opening it, or?
Yeah, I'll try to open the door, see if I can actually just walk right in.
Yeah, it's locked.
Hey.
What?
Can we tell what's an
Yeah,
electronic lock or
and now
mechanical?
They're electronic locks. The locks and doors are actually nicer than the rest of the building. The rest of the building looks like it's actually old stone backed with plaster and stuff. Pretty beat up. There's lots of like bullet divots out of the walls and shit like that. But the doors look pretty secure and nice and locked. When you guys, by the time you jiggle fucking with the back door and then getting to the front door, Aelf, you're inside. You hear somebody messing with the doors. You're inside with the cargo.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Chang is not with me.
No, Chang's not with you. You contacted him a while ago. He runs an office upstairs. He's a bit of a fixer, doing dealings and such. The club is downstairs. He's usually up there with his couple brothers if he's not at his apartment outside of the combat zone. You're not sure where he is right now, but you did talk to him over the agent, and he gave you the clear to get in there. He met you there, let you in the club, took off, and yeah, he basically said that it should be opening a bit later if things are calm enough to be open, but he took off and left you there.
All right, and I'm supposed to wait for someone to come and get.
Yeah, when you found this cargo,
cargo.
Exactly. Yeah, when you found the cargo, you've heard of Source, this company that's constantly trying to source different things, and in your desperate times, you do anything you can, not just rocker boy activities. So, the second you found something, you were like, well, fuck, let me hit up this company I know is constantly looking for shit, and this stuff is worth a pretty eddy. But yeah, they said, yeah, we actually have a new team that's going to come. They should be able to get all the cargo and work that out, and they'll bring your payment.
All right, then once I hear knocking at the door, I'll position myself next to the door so I can just speak out through the door without being right behind it in case, of shotgun.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm here to meet Aelf.
You got my eddies?
Do you have our property?
I take a look back at the cargo. Yeah, I do.
Do you mind opening up so we can take a look at it?
How many are there? How many of you?
More than enough to get what we need, but right now just me and my compatriot.
Okay, yeah, just the two of you in. I'm just letting you know I'm armed, and I'll unlock the door.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, well, he opens the door. Coupler on Rio, you guys, you're right there as Aelf opens it. Aelf, why don't you describe exactly what they're looking at? What do you look like?
Yes, so it's a rather average built man, late 20s, with a glowy-ish silver eyes. Clearly was it shift tax that I took? Yes, shift tax. And EMP threading all over his body. Right now you'd see it like under his eyes, across his cheeks and down his neck. But you can suppose that it's also showing on his arms because he's wearing a sleeveless leather vest. And he's got a bunch of light tats all over him. One that starts almost at the back of his neck and goes down somewhere under his clothes. And of course the pointy ears, which look organic, synth skin and all that. Otherwise, he's got braided black hair. A bit messy though, he hasn't really showered in a few days. and he's mostly dressed head to toe in nomad leathers. An old band shirt that's been torn up and riddled with bullet holes. That wasn't his. The sleeveless leather vest, which counts as a light armor jack. He also has like a heavy hood, not on his head, but like slung back, and some very weathered pants and combat boots. As far as weapons or weaponry that you can see, he's got a the hell is that? Oh, he's got a heavy pistol in his hand right now. But there's also a bow and a quiver nearby, like within arm's reach of him.
Nice. Coupler,
Nice.
want to explain what Aelf is looking at right now?
Yeah.
Coupler is a older white male, probably about his mid to late 30s. Has his right cybernetic arm. His right arm is cybernetic. Has a large, like, demon train tattoo across his left arm. That's still human. It lights up every now and again. It goes from his shoulder down to about his mid of his forearm. Other than that, he's got about white hair, a little bit graying, and a beard. But it looks very much like his picture. He's wearing pretty much what looks like fatigues and a white t-shirt that's been beaten up. Very much a grease monkey kind of look.
Okay.
Non-Rio?
So yeah, I mean, I have also, the EMP threading through, my face and whatnot. Kind of cross between, the Crow and Guy Fawkes, kind of long hair, I'm slightly changing it just to match my 2077 character, reddish, like deep red hair. He's wearing a jacket that's got, kind of a light, reflective thing that, can adjust on the back, very urban flash type material, and kind of some, light urban type pants. But you can also kind of see the body weight suit that, is under that, that he has on top of it, kind of giving away a little bit, not that he hides it too much, that, he's a runner. So, he's also got a heavy pistol and a katana that he keeps on his hip. So,
Yeah, the door opens. You're seeing this guy. He said what he said. Open the door. Coupler on Rio. This is your guy. He's got the ears. He's the only one standing here.
And I mean, the amount of
do we see the cargo, or is that hidden?
You don't see it from where you're at. You would have to, enter the bar here. I can. Now that we're there, I can reveal some of this. We'll just have to imagine that. Not everybody is seeing all this. Just
Sure.
Aelf knows the interior. He's got some 4 huge crates in there. Coupler might be able to see him a little bit. Cutting his view across there. You might see a couple crates over by the bar in the background. They're pretty large. But yeah, door opens. You see him. What's up, guys?
All right, I'm gonna say we'll render payment once we can check out all the products here.
Yeah,
They
that's
let us in.
fair. Oh yeah, he moved to the side, let you both through.
Yeah, you guys can move your tokens, and you guys should have control over your tokens now. You can move them wherever.
Cool.
All right, so I'll start checking out the boxes to make sure everything's appropriate.
Yeah, what
Stand right here.
Raven and Hollow, what are you guys doing? Obviously, you see everything went smooth, nothing hostile. They made the connection to Aelf. He was friendly. Everybody went in. What are you guys doing? You two ladies.
Hey, Coupler, are you gonna introduce us, or are we gonna scare the crap out of this elf?
I'm gonna
I
stick
like it.
outside since I'm a loose cannon, so I'm gonna stay at the door.
I like to keep you guys a surprise. Can't show my hand too early.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay by here. I'll tell Hollow to stay at the other door.
Like,
I want to ask a weird question.
That other back door she found.
How are you talking to each other? Is it through radio?
Yeah,
Through radio.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, earpiece.
The
Yeah,
It's like
I don't
beef
have
up vocal
earpiece.
comms. It's like you really don't have.
Yeah, if I have a radio scanner and a descrambler, can I get, like, if I scan frequencies, can I hop onto their frequency?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Yeah, and if you have that going on, we can say that maybe you just heard all that. You heard Hollow, saying to Coupler, "Hey, you're going to introduce us." Coupler kind of whispering back, like, "Don't want to reveal all my hands." You just heard all that.
All right. I'll just, just grab the bow in case, but I'll let Coupler know. Hey, look, if you've got colleagues outside or whatnot, you don't look like gangers come in to raid this shit, so you seem pretty legit. Like, you can let them in. That's cool. It's cool with me. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And Coupler, you should be a little surprised that he knew all that conversation just happened.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to play it cool.
I'll give him a side-eye look, and then now that we're inside, I want to do another scanner check to see if I can see where this access point is.
Yeah, go for it. And Hollow and Raven, if you guys want to move in, you can. Oh, nice. That was a great roll. Yeah, you can tell that there is a system coming from somewhere behind this door, behind the bar.
Okay.
And I'll say this is for the sake of Aelf. So no hold on, let me put that to reveal. No metagaming in this sense, but I do want to reveal, if it'll allow me, to Aelf the back room over here, because in his younger years he did perform here. They do have this shitty little dive back room that can barely hold 20 people or whatever. There's a couple speakers and a stage in the corner there. That there's a couple bathrooms right here, but that's what this back room is. You at least know what that back room is.
Okay. And I would have never gone. So basically, that other room that's blackened for me is like probably what would have been the manager's office or something.
Yeah, you're not sure. You've never really been back there. Other than performing here long ago, you haven't been here in a while, and that's behind the bar. Cool. Yeah, it's either a manager's office or supply or something to that effect. You're not sure.
So is what's in the crate to your liking?
Yeah.
Yeah, if everything's in the crate, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah, we'll circle back around. Coupler, going through the crates, you can see that it is all the different cyber limb options that you can imagine. There's legs, there's arms, there's all the different types of additions that you can get, and weapons and pop-ups and just anything listed under cyber limbs, whether arm or leg. Yeah, they're within these crates, and there's about 2 to 3 of every single item. So this is a pretty expensive load. These 4 crates are pretty big. The other thing you notice just at face value, you're not going to fit these in your car. They're huge.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and the other thing you can notice, and I'll just say this because I know Raven kept talking about it, but there are a couple chrome leg coverings within all this cyber limb stuff. I know you all were talking about that a bunch of times. And you do know with Source, I think it was Source, they said, they'll pay you for everything and you can keep a couple things or whatever, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
But the other one said, bring them all back.
Yeah,
because all tracking.
Rockland said bring it all back.
Yep.
But you also know, too, Coupler, you do have that type of deal with Rockland as well in the past, where if it's not just a typical Black Ops mission, when it does involve actual items, you typically get paid and you get to keep a couple things just the same. That's typically how it works. You've had that relationship with them before.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, everything's there as expected.
Fun times.
And just to circle back around, because I know Hollow, you guys want to, when you guys come in, obviously you got to meet Aelf. Do you guys want to give a description of exactly what you're wearing, how you look, and what you're holding?
Oh yeah.
Raven?
I'm full effect with my whole gear on, all my weapons strapped on me. Right now my hair is sucked up to short to my chin. My cyber eyes, I do have color change. They look like regular eyes, so you can't really tell if they're cybernetic, but they do change color. So right now, since my empathy level is really low, they're really red. And my skin color does change. So I'm a little bit of a everybody thinks I'm flirting because I'm like fuchsia pink red, like ooh, flirty, but don't be misleading. And yeah, and I have all my guns out. They're all strapped on me, and I come in very cold. I'm not very friendly, but I'm not very mean either. Just like
Raven's
business.
Raven's in need of a little bit of therapy at this moment, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
She's a little borderline right now.
I know a dog.
Hollow, what is Aelf looking at when you walk in?
Okay, so I have like an elegant like buzz on the thing and like a little swoopy hair, and I have a bunch of light tattoos that are a whole bunch of sweets and candies. I have one cybernetic arm that's all like chromed out, and I have a big floofy like shirt that's like very fancy with like some like nice jeans, and I just seem like very like cold and slightly better than you, but like
very
polite.
hot.
Like
H-A-U-T-H-E.
So I greet you politely, like, you know, good to be working with you. I'm Hollow.
Aelf.
Just go smooth.
She has that slight medical degree cockiness or whatever. Like, you can call me doctor. That you can call me doctor attitude, you know?
So you're right above God in the hierarchy, okay.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, you walk in, you guys meet, you guys see the cargo over there, you see Coupler going through it, Coupler gives the nod, obviously everything is there. On Rio, you can tell there's a system back there. It's right about then that you guys, right after doing just slight introductions right there, on the video camera behind the bar, not video camera, video screens, there's some screens back there. Usually they'll play like sports or put up the current menus and stuff. It's all digital. Up on the screen comes Mr. Chang. Aelf, you recognize him. Nobody else recognizes him, but he pops up. He's the young guy. You see his brothers standing behind him. It looks like he's outside somewhere. Can't tell. It doesn't look like he's in his office or whatever upstairs. But yeah, he comes on the screen. And he just says, "Aelf, we know each other a long time, but money is money. So I'm sorry to say, good luck today." And it's right about then that the screen goes black. He's no longer on the screen, and then you hear both the doors, the front door and the back door, both make a lock or unlocking sound. You can't tell. They make some type of noise. And then coming from back here towards the back door, you hear a loud explosion. And then Aelf, give me a...
Better not be my car.
You said you have a audio suite?
Yeah, basically my ears are decked out, but I have the amplified hearing,
Okay.
radio scanner, music player, scrambler, descrambler.
Okay, yeah, give me perception. This is an audio check.
Audio check, cool. Okay, I have technically a +2 to it. I don't know how to.
Yeah, just do perception, and then we'll put it in manually. So okay, yeah, 21. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, when that explosion goes off, which was pretty loud for everyone else, within the explosion, you actually heard a scream coming from behind this door, behind the bar. Just for a moment, when that explosion went off, you heard a female scream.
Hey, there's someone over there.
Yeah, all of that just happened.
Do you not know who's back there?
I thought I was alone.
I take it you don't do these kind of deals very often, do you?
No. Yes.
So is this open here, Rob, or is this like a door that I just can't tell?
What are you pointing at? Do it again. Sorry. Yeah, it's a hallway leading to the back door. This is the back door leading out back, where your car is.
Oh, so this is just a straight hallway. Okay.
Yep, and this is a front door. There's a couple windows on either side right here of the door, just by the first booth. And then there's a window behind the bar over here, a small window. But this one is all kind of blacked out and has like posters and neons in front of it. These you can actually see through the neons, through the windows, out to the front, all the chaos going on in the combat zone. Back here is just the hallway to the back door, no windows or anything. And Aelf, just because you know how the back room is here where you perform, no windows or anything back there. It's just a room where you perform.
Well, can I go down here and try to see if this door, like what the deal is with this door?
Yeah, why don't we do this? Everybody click on your token and click your token and then hit initiative on your character sheet. Just so we can get an order going here for everyone.
I like how every once in a while we hear gunshots.
We need Hollow, right?
Yeah, my thing closed on accident.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Let's get that. All right, Aelf. So all that just went down. What are you doing?
I'm going to move where. Now I have to make sure I got the names right. Onryo.
Yeah.
So I'm
Man,
gonna.
That's a hard name to remember too. The great job.
I know, that's what I was like.
I had like 3 or 4 sessions before I fucking got it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, I mean it's on Roll20. I just wanted to make sure I linked it with my token. So yeah, I'll basically hop over the bar, bow in hand, arrow knocked, waiting for Onryo to open the door, as he seems to be going that way. And as I pass Coupler, I'll just say, normally all I have to deal with are the cops, and cops announce themselves.
Onryo, over to you.
I'm gonna, I guess, try to see if I can open this door.
Yeah, it doesn't feel locked, but there seems to be resistance. Why don't you give me an athletics roll?
Oh, okay. Not a great roll.
Yeah, but you still you're able to overpower. Yeah, you push it open. Come on, reveal, work. Yay! It worked first time. Yeah, you push it open, and you see a girl kind of jump back from the door after you push it open. Sorry. Let me
who are you, and what are you doing?
And yeah, and when she pushes open, you see her. She kind of like jumps back and screams a bit. You say that. She's just like, I'm Cece. I work here. I'm Cece. And Aelf, you hear that easily with your audio suite and just even being close. You know, Cece typically works there. She's actually a fan of yours. Back when you used to perform there, and you know, obviously got a little bit bigger than this place, but she's a fan. You recognize the name and the voice.
Yo, I know her. Cece?
Yeah, the second you say that, she walks back in the doorway and looks past Onryo and seems, oh my god, Aelf, it's you. I didn't know who was here, what was going on. Oh my god, it's you. Don't trust Chang, don't trust him.
Wow, 5 minutes too late, Cece.
She's like, yeah, I heard the explosion of, oh my god. She seems really stressed out and kind of stuttering and such. Raven, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a perception, object and reveal, and see what else is going on in this bar. See if there's any booby traps or anything we should know about, because everybody's jumping the gun, not looking around.
Yeah, you give me a perception if you want.
Oh. Did it go through?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you got a 22.
Sorry, yeah, you notice that there's some security cams around the bar. Some over by the door, some over, just showing the room, one going down the hallway. Other than that, nothing else like really hidden or anything like that. It's a typical dive bar, but you do see the hidden security cams.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna stay close to the door for right now, where that window is, just in case I have to shoot it out if we have to get out of there.
Okay. Paulo, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, since she did a perception check, is the CC injured? Because she did yell out.
Yeah, she doesn't seem injured from your point of view here. Probably she screamed out because of the explosion. Kind of shook the building a little bit too.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay, I guess I'm gonna check the door to see if it locked or unlocked.
Okay, which door? Where are you going? Move your token.
This door.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the door, and it's locked.
Okay, hopefully they don't burn the building down with us in it.
Yeah, how do you get
That's a comforting
upstairs?
thought.
Well, it's the only thing I've been thinking about since I heard that click.
Oh, kitty.
Coupler?
Mhm.
Katie's making an appearance.
Huh?
Oh, I see.
That's so weird because I was like, oh look, the kitty again. Oh wait, that's a different orange cat.
I was just gonna say, yeah. How did the cat go from Hollow's screen over to Simon's screen? That's fucking magical. That'd be
I don't
insane.
know.
That'd be
Christmas
crazy.
magic?
The cat appears in everyone's screen throughout the stream, like on everyone's lap and shit. Like,
Sadly, I do not have orange cat. Not funny though.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
but yeah.
Alright,
Coupler, what are you doing?
Coupler's gonna run to the back door to check if it's blocked.
How
We
far is that?
can. Beyond my
Oh, yeah,
run,
no, that's-
beyond my walk distance.
Okay, well, yeah, you at least get over close to there.
Yeah.
And I'll allow it. That's so fucking close. You're able to reach out. You can tell that door is locked as well.
Great. Oh, I'm gonna holler at with Raven to cover the front as I get the back door. Is there like a window so I can see out the back door, or
No
is it
windows.
just a solid? Great. I really hope
No,
my
I'm
car didn't
standing
explode.
Yeah, I'm standing by the window. We just gotta find out how to get upstairs. If that's what exploded. Like, what exploded?
Probably my car.
Is there stairs in here, or did it lead to?
You don't see
said there
any,
was-
no stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only stairs we saw
Hollow
were the
saw-
ones outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hollow saw stairs outside on the side that lead upstairs. Whatever's up there. Aelf, you know, upstairs is typically Cheng's offices. Him and his brothers.
Yeah, if you're asking out loud,
Well, you hear them
I would-
chattering. I would imagine over the comm.
Yeah, I would definitely answer. Only way to get to Chang's office upstairs is through outside.
I saw those stairs. Hey, how does he know
And
about
then
our conversation?
I chime in and go, he's nosy with those ears.
Yeah,
He has big ears.
Elf, it's back over to you.
It's the benefit of ears. I'll get closer to Cece, and I'll just look her straight in the eyes and ask, Cece, what do you know about Chang? What do you know about? Were you here when they delivered the crates? Were you? What do you know?
She's
What's going on?
She's shaken and really terrified. Give me your charismatic impact. Let's see if you can get her to give up some information here.
Ooh. I forget, but can I use a luck point on that?
Yeah, you can use luck
Roll
on
abilities?
any roll. Yeah.
Right. Does it show that I've been jamming this since the Jumpstart kit? So it would be an 11 with the luck point.
Nice. Yeah, that's fine. You just got to beat an 8 with one person at your rank. So yeah, she's shaking and terrified, but you talk to her. She's like, I just know that Chang was gonna cross somebody. I heard him talking when I was in the office earlier today about somebody bringing in some cargo from the Down Arrow Zeps, and I guess he agreed to let him stash it here. I didn't know it was you. I would have said something earlier. I was scared to leave because they were setting up with some local gang or something to come and get the cargo instead of you or something, or get it from you. The whole thing's a mess. I just know he was going to double cross somebody, and I didn't know it was going to be you.
Yep. Well, can I roll like a human perception check to see if she's bullshitting me before I say I trust you?
Yeah. Human perception.
Do I have any human perception? Oh, 18.
Damn, you have a very good roll. on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that she's telling you 100% the truth. She's a fan. You basically are influencing her with that rock star charismatic impact shit. And with her great human perception, I mean, you can see right through her anyways. She's scared, but she's totally truthful right now. She's willing to, tell you anything, do a favor, all that good stuff.
Do I have time during my turn to also ask her what did the gangers look like?
Yeah, I don't know. He was talking to somebody on the phone. I know that they hate cybernetics or something along those lines, and that was something to do with the cargo that's here. I don't know. I don't know who they are. Oh, and I just realized I somehow deleted some of the cargo. There was 4 of them. There you go. Put that back. Put that back.
I'll just turn to Onryo. Were you followed?
Not that we know of.
Shit, well,
We just know there's tracking devices on these cyber limbs, so I'm sure we're not the only ones that may know that they exist.
And Elf, that's a little bit peculiar. You know,
See, Andre, this is why we don't play Secret Santas.
yeah,
You give away your secret too quickly.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Elf, that just so you know, something that you know as Elf is that you're selling this to Source, who, you know, doesn't have tracking devices on this.
No,
and they were
that's-
sending the team to basically pay you to get it. Now on Rio just mentions that he knows there's tracking devices on it. That's a little weird.
Hey, that's how we got here.
They never mentioned anything about tracking devices.
Well, we know at least that, you know, Source told us there's stuff here. They knew it was on the beach originally, so obviously it got yanked into this building.
Wait,
And then I'm
so-
gonna blow by them and get where the access point is, since I'm up next.
Yeah, it's on your turn. You can go for it. You had that conversation.
Yeah, I'll be confused until my next turn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna jack in.
Yeah, you can do that. There's an access point. When you enter this room, you can see that it's basically a club bar storage. There's some coolers back here, probably with drinks and such. Couple keg-looking things and CO2s, some crates of like bar supplies and stuff like that. There is an access point back here. It looks like it's just over here against the wall or something.
Okay,
But yeah, go for
go
it.
up there then. So yeah, I'll jack in, and what's I guess on the first level?
I mean, you get in. There's just a password with a DV of 8.
All right, I'll activate Worm, and then roll my backdoor check. So be 12,
Nice. And
and then that's technically the end of my turn.
Raven, over to you.
I'm gonna go and open up one of these crates. Have we opened them yet? Did we actually
Yeah,
open
didn't we
them?
go through them all?
Coupler did, but I think that was before Raven and Hollow even got in there. But Raven, when you walk over, you can see that they're already cracked open. And you can see, you know, all of them have cyber limbs and cyber limb accessories and all the stuff that, you know, you were told was going to be in them.
I don't notice any like thing glowing or beeping or anything in any of the crates.
You can give me
See if any
a
of the
reveal conceal on these crates. You've been,
Yeah,
you've
see
been
if
wanting to rock that skill. Let's do it.
Well, I want to see if anything's glowing or beeping. Like why all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
nothing,
like, what's
nothing.
going on?
Just you know, at first glance, nothing obvious. Nice. Wow. Yeah, you notice inside of each crate there's kind of like some false, very thin false paneling that just peels off, almost paper thin, revealing some type of other paper thin chip that has a blinking light embedded within the circuitry. Probably the
Okay.
tracers.
I pull them out and show everybody. Look what I found! It's Christmas.
Okay.
Over to
I
Hollow.
don't know anything about them, so I just showed it to you guys because I don't know anything about tracking shit.
Well, you guys can reply to that. I think Coupler was about to say something. What did you say?
Okay. Good for you. Now if you can only find the one in your leg.
I don't know if it's in my leg. Could be in my arm.
We can have Hollow cut you up and find it later.
I don't think she has enough humanity for that.
Yeah, Hollow, it's over to you.
Well, I kind of go ixnay on the Chippy because, yeah, like, I think they would be kind of pissed that we moved the chip.
What are you doing?
She doesn't want me to touch it. But I already pulled it out.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Raven doesn't know no better. I just pull things out. I'm like an 8. Ah, here you go.
Slap it on yourself, that way Rockland can find what's left of your corpse if we don't survive this.
Put that thing back where you found it.
Okay,
Wait,
back,
I thought you guys were with Rockland.
yeah, back over to Elf or Source. You think that they're coming from Source?
Yeah, I thought you guys were with Source.
We're independent
Yeah.
contractors.
Wait,
Don't mess with their stuff. Like, they ask for the box, we give them all the box, not the box minus like 1%.
And we have the thing that he gave us, right? The little box with presumably the money.
Yeah, Elf, that's the other thing too. I should have mentioned that earlier. I mean, I did mention it, but I should have reiterated that, you know, when all this goes down, they're supposed to give you some type of payment. And you guys do have that case you're supposed to give Elf. Elf is expecting them coming from Source, but obviously now you guys have mentioned Tracers, and you've also mentioned Rockland Augmetics.
yeah.
I didn't mention Rockland. I just said that.
I think Hollow just did.
Trackers.
Hollow just
Yeah, no,
mentioned-
someone said Rockland
Oh, fair.
about, but
Not
okay.
I
Wait.
know I didn't say Rockland because I can't remember names.
I said Rockland because the cases are marked with Rockland Augmentics.
Yeah, aren't they
And they're
owned
Rockland-
by them?
Rockland Augmentics.
Yeah, they are. It's a mess.
They're Rockland Cyberlimbs, for Pete's sakes. So if Rockland Cyberlimbs have a box that has a tracer inside it, I'm pretty sure Rockland is tracing their product.
But you guys work for Source. You're independent contractors for Source, right?
Yeah, Source sent
Yeah,
us here to
he's got
pick up
the-
the product.
Okay, and
And
Source told me
apparently,
to send the- okay. Give me my money.
How about we live
Well,
first?
We gotta
We're
get
currently
out of
locked
this
in a
fucking
box.
building now.
No money till we get out of here with the boxes.
All right, I'm keeping.
I
I'm.
know how to, like,
Hey, there's more of us than you, buddy.
well, we can't
No,
exactly lift them.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
They're
just gonna
giant
drag them away like a little
I'll
bag
just take
lady.
what I want and be like, bye.
One problem at a time.
Yeah.
Problem at a time.
Guy with 2 arms flailing, holding 2 arms that are flailing.
I'll just tell CC to go hide in the like under the stage, since I know the other room doesn't have any windows.
Okay.
And I think with all the chatting that I've done, I'll just move back further along the bar to give her space to go. And I think that would be my turn then.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
I don't know if Coupler actually finished going. I don't know if he wanted to do something.
I don't even know if
else.
my turn came around.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Oh, I
think we
didn't.
just got
I'm so
sidetracked.
sorry. On the initiative, I completely didn't scroll down too. I apologize. He's out of my view. Let me stretch that out so I don't miss him next time. Coupler. Yeah. So, good call on Rio. We don't let
Aw,
Coupler play.
Coupler.
He's just a tech.
Yeah.
Coupler's just in the corner like, no, my
What is
team
going
is such
on?
a failure.
Yeah. He gets all depressed.
Saying he's not saying that, but
All right.
he's
Flashing.
also going to be
flashing
checking the
back,
door.
Flashing back to a few seconds ago. Coupler, what are you doing?
Checking the door, see if I can unlock it first of all.
It's an electronic security. You could do an electronic security check and try to unjam that shit, unlock it.
All right, let's try to pop that door if I can. So I got a 16 on it.
No.
No, 18.
Oh, you get the bonus. Yeah,
Because of
you
my
are
tech
able
scanner.
to. Yeah, you are able to.
Ooh.
Luckily, you remembered having that tech scanner. Yeah, you
Yeah.
basically unlock it. You mess with it for a few seconds. You figure it out. You get it to unlock. You hear it shift.
All right. Can I poke my head out the door to see if my car is still in one piece?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you peek out. You see your car parked there. It looks like a huge bomb went off in it. It's on fire. In the back of it actually is still blazing red hot, and it has spread onto the ground. It looks like, you know, someone threw a grenade at it, a rocket, set off a bomb on it, and then it was almost like there was a flamethrower in the trunk that just fueled the shit out of it.
Yep.
I'm thinking it might have been Raven's flamethrower that she got from the meat market.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All I can do is laugh when I heard about it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell Raven. I'm gonna give her that. Let her know over the radio. The flamethrower's gone, and the car.
Aw.
So your drugs are gone too now.
Hey, I just see entered Zen is in there. Alex, he's one of the previous players when I was doing Team Spicy, and he's in there. He says Hot Wheels.
Oh.
Yeah, and what's up, everybody else in chat? We didn't take a moment. I just want to say what's up, Reservoir Panda, one of our GMs for Cyberpunk Uncensored. I saw Chris up in there, a bunch of other people. I'll try to give shout-outs as we go. Really appreciate y'all tuning into the live stream. We are going to do prize giveaways very soon. We'll get into that. But yeah, okay, back to the game. Stop distracting me, chat. Oh, and I see Renegade's there too. Now I got to say hi to him. What's up, man? All right, back to the game. Stop it.
So I'm gonna let everyone know the car is totaled.
Okay.
So we need a new method of transportation big enough to haul this cargo. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
That shit wouldn't have fit in your car anyways. You know that.
Nope. So can I take a perception to see if there's any trucks that might be outside, or ask the team if they saw one on the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the only problem is
totally saw
you've already
U-Haul.
used your action to unlock this, so you have to do that next round.
Okay.
Yeah. But let's go over to Onryo. We'll say Aelf just got CC to go hide and did everything that he mentioned a second ago. Onryo?
So I'll go ahead and do a Pathfinder check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Great.
That was really good. Yeah, you see, this is just a simple system. It's only 3 levels. You can tell that there's some type of control node on the next level. And on the bottom level, there's some type of file. But this looks very simplistic as far as systems go. You've definitely dealt with deeper ones and more dangerous ones and such.
Okay, well then I'll go down a level for the control node.
Yeah, you're looking at a control node 8. Control 8.
Okay.
Nice. As you smack that control node's ass and make it your baby, you get into it. You see that basically this node is controlling the sound system both inside, outside, and stage area. So there must be speakers in the main room for music, back by the stage stuff, and then out back, out front, or outside there must be speakers. It controls lights both inside, outside. It controls security locks of all doors. It also controls security cameras inside and outside. You can see the club, you see your teammates and the cargo. You can see the other room with the stage. You can also see out back, you see the vehicle on fire. You see out front, and people in the distance fighting and shit going on, combat zone, especially during this time of cargo and shit going on around the city. You also see that you have access to something that says suppressive SMG. It looks like at the front and at the back there's some type of suppressive fire SMG that just has 10 rounds in it. It doesn't look like a typical SMG control. It's just very simple, like a one-click rock suppressive fire, and it has enough rounds to do that. Maybe some type of like quick crowd control that they had installed or something to that effect.
Okay.
And yeah, it's right now while you're checking all that out and you're seeing on the cams, looking out back and out front, you see 2 vans basically pull up. One in the back, one in the front, not as close to the building as you guys pulled up, a little bit farther away, like out in the street. The other one kind of jams in, the other one jams in the front. And some guys get out. You see a few guys get out in the back, and a bunch of guys get out in the front. And they look kind of creepy and kind of weird. I'm gonna let you see what you see here. And they get out. Are you on roll 20? Were you able to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Shit, it's a Norwegian black metal band.
It is, and they start performing for you. No, but they get out on the front where that vehicle, where this like an extended van sort of thing pulls in. And in the back is like kind of a normal van, and it looks like a few more guys that look very similar to the guys wearing the masks and the black in the back that you see in this photo. In the back, but in the front you do see some type of like leader-looking guy with painted face and stuff. But they look almost, I don't know, cultist style. But that's what you
And the
see.
suppressive SMG, they're outside or is it inside?
It's outside, facing outside. But
On both sides?
Yep, by above each door.
Okay, so I relay, basically all the control nodes and all that stuff, about the cameras and the weird dudes that have just popped out of these 2 vans that we may want to see if we can grab, because they are probably big enough to grab this equipment.
Yep.
And you have you still have a net action too, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down
Just so you
and grab the file and ID it.
Yeah, you're looking at an ID 8.
Perfect.
Okay.
What'd you get? Okay.
They're just an 8, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you didn't get it. You got to beat it.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll just grab a copy of it for right now, but I'll
Okay.
stage. Obviously, I'm gonna stage act in, but that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, okay. And you relayed that info when you saw it on the cams to the team, right?
Yep.
And obviously, you know Aelf can overhear all that shit anyway, so.
I mean, yeah. Even if I couldn't, I'd be relaying it to him
Yeah.
as well. I'm like yelling it out. So.
Raven, it's over to you.
So they're the guys who come and pick it up, isn't it? Pretty much is what
Pick
you're
up,
saying.
kill us. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my little happy little butt back over to that window.
Yeah.
Is that in front of me? Is that supposed to be like a table?
Yeah, they're just tables and chairs.
Okay.
And why don't
I'm
you give me don't you have or no, you don't have anything about gangs, do you? I think
Streetwise.
I always mistake that. Yeah, if you have like Streetwise or something.
I
It'd be
don't.
either Streetwise or local expert. I think those would fall under.
Yeah, you or Onryo could actually roll that because both of you have seen now, you know.
That's
So
all I
I should
have.
roll.
And that
What,
works
local
well for you,
expert?
Raven, because you're actually in South Night City. But Onryo, why don't you give it to me too if you've got it?
Streetwise or
Yeah, because yours wouldn't be local expert. Just if you've got
Yeah.
Streetwise, I'll take that. Nice, badass. You guys are dice twins here.
apparently.
So yeah, both of you on Rio, when you saw him, you recognized him right away. Raven, when you got over there and looked out the window, you recognized them right away. They're basically, just like I said, more of a cult than a gang. They're known as the Inquisitors. They're a cult-like gang, and just like all hate gangs, they center around specific ideology, in this case, religious. The Inquisitors basically think that all cyberware is blasphemous. And they think nothing of tearing it right out of your body. They consider this saving your soul. Not only do they believe that cyberware is evil, but they also have an ongoing war with almost every booster gang and gang in Night City. The other thing that you know about them is, they float around to different districts. They don't have kind of a set headquarters. You know that they kind of have a sort of migrating headquarters. They go district to district, making their rounds, trying to save people and do shit like that. You can kind of assume, knowing this about them, that their hate for cyberware, probably here for the cyberware. Who knows? Something along those lines. You also know what Chang said earlier.
Yeah.
But that's what you see, and that's what you know about this gang.
All right, so I gotta make sure you ain't getting my parts
And just
on my body.
Yeah, just a side
Hey,
note.
they want to save you though, Val. They want to save Raven.
Yeah, and just side note, the other thing you know about them, even though all gangs hate them, you do also know that at one point, way back in the day, one of the former leaders killed a brother of the leader of the Blood Raisers. So Blood Raisers have an ongoing, I think it's like a 25,000 Eddie reward of anyone that can deliver them the leader of the Inquisitors or anything like that. But that's neither here nor there. That's just something else, just some other lore about the Inquisitors that you do know with that role.
Nice. A bounty.
But what are you doing? You walk over there, you see that Raven. What are you doing? You still have an action if you want, or whatever.
I'm going to see, because I don't want anybody coming in. I want to be able to pull this pool table over there towards the door. So I'm gonna start leaning over
you're
there to
strong
push that
enough.
over there.
You can do
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna push the pool table to that glass, to that window.
I mean, that door's still locked, luckily.
Well, there's a window. Yeah, there's a window there, so I just want to push that up there. So if I have to hide behind there, shoot out that window, I at least have a pool table in front of me, leaning up against it.
All right, yeah, you easily flip up that pool table and push it up against covering the window for the most part, given some decent cover. Definitely more HP than a window that has none.
Right.
Hollow, what are you doing? All this is going down.
Okay, I really should have updated my handgun like last session. Because I'm a terrible, terrible shot.
I don't think you're close enough.
Okay, I don't have lockpick. That was a different character.
We don't want to open that door just yet and let people in.
Pretty sure Chang's gonna do that for us.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck us and open them all up.
Okay, I'd like to hold my turn to end.
Okay, you want to hold your turn until after Coupler decides what he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, Coupler.
All right, can I override this lock so that way its door won't open at all?
No. With your security thing, you can unlock or lock it without the key. You can also do a electronic security check within 6 meters of the access node to that security lock, and then have control over it.
Okay, so I just can't jam it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could try to break it and jam it. If that's what you're trying to do. What do you want to do?
That's my goal. Try to break it and jam it so no one can go in or out that door without shooting through it.
Yeah, you can try to do something like that. You want to try to, are you trying to do something physical to it, or are you trying to do something like electronic security-wise to jam it?
Electronic security-wise. I want to sort of cook the board.
Okay, yeah, give me that roll.
So an 18.
Nice, yeah, you're able to. You're able to kind of cross some wires and do your thing, and you hear it fry and sizzle. And on Rio, you're still in the system. It's around that time that you see one of the electronic locks kind of go red on the grid, like there's something wrong with you being able to control it now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let Ryu know that back doors closed up, so we don't have to worry about them coming through the front. And I'm gonna yell at Raven, try not to shoot the van.
Wait, isn't the van on fire?
No, that's
That
our
was
car.
Our car's on fire. Their van.
Now we
is.
want their van.
You mean my future van? And I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move Coupler to. Is this a wall right here?
Where you at?
Right there.
Yeah.
Is that a wall?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's only like waist high.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move Coupler to put him in cover right here. So if that door does come down, I can still shoot this way, and I can shoot through the front door.
Okay. Elf.
You said earlier that we could see through those neon signs. They're basically windows.
Yeah, you can see through the windows at the neon signs on. Yeah.
Would I... So, from where I am, do I see this group of gangers outside?
Yeah, they're, imagine a handful of meters a little more off into the street. But they were just, within all these are just happening within seconds. We know these rounds.
Yeah.
They pulled up. They're just getting out of the van. You just got described how they look. They're just kind of getting out.
Are they armed?
Give me a perception roll.
Sure thing. 18.
Nice. Yeah. When as they're getting out, you can see that a couple of the guys look like they have chainsaws strapped to their backs. One of the guys is holding a baseball bat. A couple of the guys have shotguns. It looks like one guy has a crossbow.
Ooh, another crossbow.
But nothing explosive.
Not that you can see. No.
Okay. I'm gonna piss them off. The one that looks their leader, is he outside the van?
Yeah. They're all getting out.
I'm going to move to get a little closer to the windows. It's basically a square per move, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll hide about here.
Uh-huh.
Can I? That wouldn't be a window, right? This would be a window, like over here.
No, the window is right here, right where you are.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Right here.
And they're glass windows, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing like.
Yeah, no HP. Just.
Okay, good. So I'll with the tip of my bow, I'll just break a hole through the window and line up a shot and fire at hopefully their leader, but I'll take whoever I can get.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can
Going
see.
in hot.
Yeah, you can see the guy. All of them kind of look the same, except for that one guy, and kind of that makeup looks a little more leaderish, I guess. He has the funky Pope-looking hat,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go for him if you want.
All right. What's his? How far away are they?
He's about 12 meters. Yeah, we'll say 12. Yeah, we'll say about 12 meters away. They pulled up right there in the middle of the street. So for you, it'd be a 13.
Yes. I'm not gonna call for a headshot because I don't feel confident.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. 16.
Yeah, you shoot it off, and it hits the guy. Give me the damage.
Yes. 13 with no doubles. No double sixes.
Oh. Yeah, pretty much blasting. You know, the bow just tears right into his chest and sticks out. He just kind of like looks shocked and instantly like pulls it out and throws it down and stares off and like points at the building. And the rest of the guys that are around him, it looks like there's about 5 guys around him. They all start kind of heading towards the front door as that main guy steps back behind the van. The other well, yeah, that's what happens with them. That's what you see basically when you get that shot off, and that's a rate of fire of 1, right? Crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just shout to everyone on comms that they're more armored than the NCPD.
Why is the knife here on our comms?
Yeah, and just so you know, that did do damage to him. You know, you did see some blood come out of that.
Okay,
so.
it did pierce, yeah, but
yeah,
I
it did.
figure if he just looked down at it and didn't really flinch, I'm a little more scared.
Yeah.
I'm on your comms because they're not well protected, guys.
On Rio.
I guess I'm gonna try to do another ID check.
Okay. Yeah, give me it.
9. So not much better, but
Nice, but you got it. Yeah, you open up the
Yeah.
file. It's basically the security cam footage is feeding into there. Plus, there's like all kinds of files for event ticket sales and event calendar and booking. And just typical club shit.
all right. So then I'm gonna use the control node to, since we're shooting at these guys, I guess if I have the ability to do a suppressive fire and stop there, because I'm assuming they're advancing on the building at this point.
Yeah, Aelf just mentioned that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to, I guess, use the suppressive fire on these guys over here.
Okay.
And if they weren't, I pissed them off.
Yeah. So they're going to be advancing now. So,
Look, you're supposed to pay me. I'm gonna make sure you survive.
we have. I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I just roll my interface for that?
No. Use your net running skills if you're using weapons and drones. It's your combat skills and such.
Okay, so it'd be like I would have to use auto fire, which I really don't have.
Yeah, whatever for suppressive.
Yeah, I think it's in an auto fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, for suppressive it is auto
but if you
fire.
don't, you can just do your reflex or whatever.
Okay.
You know, reflex plus 1d10.
Yeah. So 10.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, you set that off, and it looks like out of those 5 guys, the main guy back by the van doesn't budge. He's still kind of standing behind the van watching. 3 of the guys keep progressing towards the front door, and 2 of the other guys look like they go running off to the sides. And I'm gonna pull some tokens out here to represent these guys now that they're kind of splitting up and doing things. So just bear with me. So one guy's running this way off to the side from the suppressive fire. Another guy's running this way. I'm just using these general pasty white tokens to represent these cultists or whatever the hell. We'll make it work. These 3 guys are kind of heading up towards the front door. And then there's, you know, guys in the back as well that you saw on camera kind of pulling up and getting out of the van. And they're still kind of making their way up to the back door. Let me just put them out there because you did see them on camera earlier. But yeah.
And I guess I'll
So it looks
use
like,
my.
so just to reiterate, a couple of those guys look like they're running to take cover from your suppressive fire.
And there's only basically 1 per like side. Is that what I interpret?
Yeah,
as?
yeah. There's another one in the
Okay.
back.
So then I guess I'll use my last net action to do a virus, I guess I'll just have it to where like the password basically just lets me in regardless. So if I have to jack back in, I don't have to like go through the password anymore.
Okay.
I don't know how many like what DV / how many net actions you want that to ultimately be.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have that take a couple rounds for you.
Like I have one net action here and maybe another one next time. And then
Yeah,
roll.
that's fine. That's fine. What's the average DV? Because it's not too elaborate.
Yeah, I mean,
don't they
usually
give that
it's
average?
yeah,
Like
it's
8?
usually like 8 or 10.
Yeah, we can make that an
Probably
8.
something like that would be like 8, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, we'll make that an 8.
Okay. I'll do
Alright.
that. Can finish that on my next
Yeah,
round.
yeah. Raven, over to you.
My heavy, pull up my heavy artillery pistol, and I do have auto fire on that, don't I?
Heavy
No.
pistols don't have auto fire.
No, only on
assault rifles.
Oh yeah,
Or
it's on my
SMG.
assault
Yeah.
rifle. Let's see. Yeah, let's go what I was gonna do. Do the heavy pistol. Oh wait, no. Let me see. Wait, it's my what do I call it? What is it again? 'Cause I have
You have the very heavy pistol.
Which
yeah,
is
my
one
heavy
shot.
pistol.
And you have
So
the...
I can use my heavy pistol for the auto fire then?
No,
No, you
auto...
have to use an SMG or an assault rifle.
Yeah, auto fire
Oh,
is
okay.
strictly for SMG or rifle.
Okay. That's what I thought. I was just okay. Yeah, I'll just go back with my heavy pistol, and I'm gonna shoot at the guy that's the closest to the door.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, you
gonna
can do that.
shoot at him.
Yeah, give me your handgun roll. You just got to beat a 13.
Okay. Oh shoot. I was reading that, and then I closed it like a dummy. Shoot you in the face. There, I shot at him. Pew! Right
Nice.
there.
Yeah, give me the damage.
I poked up behind the pool table. I'm like, hey, bitch.
Yeah, you shoot right in between the pool table and wall, shattering that window and landing around right into him. Give me the damage.
It didn't go through?
Oh, there it is. Sometimes it takes
Okay.
a second.
Ooh, a
Yeah,
crit.
that's okay.
The crit.
Oh, it
Level
is?
6. Yep.
Nice. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that
he
is
takes
22 damage.
Yeah, so he takes extra damage. And you get to roll on the critical injury table, Val.
Critical body? Right?
Yeah, critical body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, broke all his fingers.
Nice. Yeah, you crush his fingers. You basically shoot. You see fingers go flying off.
Nice. That made my day.
Yeah. And that guy drops his baseball bat. And he kind of screams out when he does that. Hollow, over to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move
Yeah.
to the back.
She's like, I'm out of here.
Because
I'm fine with that.
seems very defensible, so I'm gonna go over here in this doorway. So when they come in here, I can like surprise them.
Okay.
And I'm
Do
gonna
what
get
you do
my
best.
claw ready.
Yeah, you go over
Yes.
there. That door opens back to the storage back room. You see Rio in there, jacked into the system. But you're posted up right there, ready, watching that back door. Coupler, over to you.
Let's see. This front door, it's solid doors, right? Not like windowed or anything?
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Don't want them having all the fun of shooting.
Next to me, the pool table's up, remember? So you can
Yeah,
hide
so
it.
I'm probably gonna go over next to. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Do you want me to toss up the other one?
No, I think we have more than enough space for both of us to hide behind the same pool table. Remember, these are like 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah,
These
this is just-
things are like 2 meters.
I just like using my muscles.
Yeah, yeah.
You can throw a pool table on them later, or the chair.
Or the pupils.
You still have an action
Yeah.
too. You make your way over there. You can see out the window.
So I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Same one Raven hit. The close guy.
Oh no! If he's I'll just take a shot at this guy then. Can I
You
get it?
can't
Yeah, I
see
can line
him.
of sight to him.
No, you can't see.
Ah.
The window is just
All
in
right.
front of this first. You can see these 3 guys.
All right, I'm
Pick
gonna
one.
shoot. I'm gonna shoot the guy in the back, the one that's not missing a hand, because that guy is already having a bad day.
Yeah. What do you
Use my shotgun.
Shotgun. Okay.
Oh, my
15.
shotgun. Slug rounds.
Okay, 15 or higher.
No, that was a damage. That doesn't count.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's a weird.
Nice hit. Now
All
give
right,
me the
19.
damage.
All right.
Or we can take that first damage if you want.
Nah, I'd rather give a new one.
Oh, look at
That's
you!
like-
Luckily you
Okay.
did. Damn. That was great.
No crit, but that's still high damage.
Yeah,
for
that was
sure.
incredible.
These
Hold
are
on.
shotgun slugs. They're not small things.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me do the math here.
They can ruin people's days.
Yeah, that guy,
One shot.
he's not doing well. You see like a big chunk of his shoulder and chest, his blood kind of sprouting. He screams out in pain. He's not. He doesn't look like he's doing too well from that. As you can imagine, anybody would, you know.
I need a new van, and they blew up my car. I'm pissed.
Yeah. Elf, it's back over to you.
It's been a bad day.
And right now, Elf, your agent is going off. You can see it's what's the guy's?
Please don't tell me it's Chang.
Give me 1 second. No, I just want to get this.
Ready for
That'd be
force?
some balls on that dude.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's the right one. Yeah, it's
Is this the guy from Source?
yeah, not Mr. Fogarty. His son is calling. I don't have his name right in front of me. I want to say it's.
Oh, the dickheaded son.
The twat?
Yeah,
You
pretty
have a
much.
good name for him.
No, I want to say it was Alex or something, but I can't remember. I don't have the last session note in front of me or open.
But is it a name I would recognize?
Yeah,
It is Alex.
it's you were talking to them. It's the younger Mr. Fogarty, Mr. Fogarty Jr. We'll just say for the sake of this conversation, but he's calling you. He's the one
Sure.
that hooked, set up the deal with you.
I'll just quickly answer, put him on speakerphone, and just leave my phone down next to me.
Okay.
I'm like kind of busy at the moment.
He's like, Elf, what's going on? Is everything going smooth? The team should have arrived not too long ago. Were you able to do the transaction? What's the update?
Yes, no.
Okay, what's the hang up? What's happening?
Just a second. I'll knock an arrow and fire at guy in the middle.
Nice. All right. Yeah, give me it.
Nice.
It's just like in 2077. You're fighting and everyone's fucking calling you.
Yeah, and talking to you. All right,
Great.
15.
And you get no voice
accurate.
reason.
16.
Nice. Just made it. Give me the damage.
And be like, God damn it, Delamain, leave me alone.
Nice.
I don't care about your fucking car.
That's funny.
Be nice if I could order a car right now.
Yeah.
That'd be
Delamain, help
great,
us.
honestly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hit that guy with an arrow. It pretty much lodges into him. He screams out. Those 3 guys have taken some damage. They've taken some wounds. Fogarty Jr. over the phone hears the screaming out and some of the chaotic noise. He's like, "What's going on? Is everything fine? Has the cargo made transition to our team, or what's happening?"
There's a bunch of freaks outside there coming in with shotguns and baseball bats, and my fixer fucking locked us in.
Okay, well, handle it. We're paying you well enough to handle it. If we have to step
No
in and
shit.
handle it, it'll get real ugly. He hangs up.
I changed his
From
contact.
the corporate bosses?
What was that, Al?
His name is now piece of shit in my cell phone. My agent.
All right, nice. Onria?
So I guess I'll use my last net action and finish my first net action, I guess. And I'll do a luck point on that,
Okay.
just to finish the virus. So 11. That seems like it should be good.
Nice. All right, cool.
And then on my next action, I'm going to use the suppressive fire on this side.
Uh-huh.
keep them kind of, or at least try to keep them as much as at bay as possible.
Yeah, go for it. And just so you know, by this time, all the guys are pretty much up to the door. They've made their way up to the door. The guys in the front have made their way up to the door during taking fire. You've got to do your
yeah,
reflex or whatever.
I'm also going to do a luck point on that just for the sake of doing it. Oh, 19. Oh, and I guess I get to roll another d10.
Yes, you do.
Nice.
So that'd be 22. Math is hard.
Yeah, yeah. That goes off all 10 rounds, and all 3 guys go running off to the sides. This guy goes running back, even though I'm not taking it off the map. You can just imagine he went running towards the back behind the van. But they kind of all just scatter the second you set that off. It really caught them by surprise and off guard.
And then I'm going to jack out.
Okay.
And move there.
Where you at? Sorry. Yeah, go for it. Move your token. Yeah, you jack out. You get over to there.
Actually, I'm gonna move. I'll just go up to here.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah, you get up to there. It's right about at that moment that you all can hear the front door and the back door both go like shh, like they unlocked. The back door sounding like a grinding sound, like maybe it's trying to unlock, but it's jammed up, like a tech fucked it up a moment ago. But the front door, you definitely hear that go shh, like an unlocking sound, similar to what Chang did earlier when he locked it. Same type of sound. But let's pause right there. I would like to, at the moment of this unlocking and getting over to Coupler, I would like to take a moment to do one of the prize giveaways. If you guys are cool with that. We have a 4 different prize giveaways. We're going to do, I think, a majority of them at the end of the session. We're past the halfway point in my mind here, but let's do one of the giveaways. We have Elderwood Academy. Comes in this badass velvet sort of bag here. It's a wooden case from Elderwood Academy, leather covered, bunch of rune designs, almost looks kind of Netrunner-ish programming style writing on it. Obviously, any RPG can use this to hold dice and components and notes. There's a nice metallic tray that you can roll on. And it looks like you can even customize it a little if you wanted to cut out some of the sides if you wanted to do more, but I think the components are perfect. You can even hold a pen and pencil and such if you needed to. But this thing is nice.
And I think you can also write on the metallic part with like a dry erase marker or something.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Get the kitty.
Oh yeah, it looks
Kitty's
like
being
it could
evil.
be that type of material. Nice, yeah, but super nice. Solid wood and leather. Elderwood Academy comes in this awesome case. You can see their logo. I want to give them a shout out. They've been a sponsor of Cyberpunk Uncensored since almost day one. All of our sponsors have been super fucking awesome. They've been supporting us even before we started getting a lot of hype and traffic from all the cool things we're doing, and we're still growing, and they've been supportive since day one. I really appreciate them. But here's how we're going to do this giveaway. Everyone in chat, basically pick one number between 1 and 100 and just type it in the chat. You only pick one. So everybody just pick a number between 1 and 100, put it in the chat, and then we're going to have, for these 4 different giveaways, I wanted to have each one of my traditional Team Nameless players make a D100 roll for each one of these. So for the Elderwood Academy one, Raven, you'll start off this first one. Obviously don't roll it yet. Let's let everyone get their number in the chat. I see a 69, an 88, 46, 42. This is for the Elderwood Academy case. Yeah, everyone put in a number between 1 and 100. Give it just a few more seconds. I saw another one come in, a 73, a 33, 83. Anyone just tuning in or confused, pick a number between 1 and 100 for the Elderwood Academy case. Okay, cool. I think we're about there. Oh, Reservoir Panda came in, the 9. All right, are we good? I think we're good. Any other last minute numbers? Okay, cool. Raven, in roll 20,
Yeah.
if you would go over to the dice, you know, that
Okay.
20-sided die symbol or whatever, click on it. Put it on a D100. And
The 100.
Yep.
Yeah.
And make that roll, and let's see who won this thing.
18.
18.
That would
Reservoir
probably be
Panda.
Reservoir, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. One of our fellow GMs at Cyberpunk Uncensored, Reservoir Panda. You get the Elderwood Academy case. So awesome. I'll hit you up in the Discord server after the session, and we'll work out the details and everything. That's awesome. I'm glad it went to a fellow team member and stuff. So yeah, we'll do the other giveaways. We've got a subscription to Sirenscape, a map from Lion Banner Games. What else did we have? We had
The book.
oh yeah, and the Cyberpunk RED rule book. Yeah, we might we'll see. But yeah, no, the Cyberpunk RED rule book, the subscription to Sirenscape, the map from Lion Banner Games. We'll do that in just a minute. But yeah, congratulations, Reservoir Panda, for the Elderwood Academy case. Shout out to Elderwood Academy.
Yay.
All right, Coupler, what are you doing?
Did Hollow go or no?
Yeah, I feel like we got a little mixed
no,
up
Hollow,
on the
yeah. Or no,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you-
I went. It
oh,
should
that's
be-
Raven.
Raven, then Hollow.
yeah, Raven,
I'm on the
yeah.
late.
I forgot on Rio. You jacked out, walked over there. I got all
Yeah.
excited with the prize giveaway. I get all spun out of control. All right,
Oh, Rob, I sent you a link that might make things a little easier, just in case.
what does that mean?
It's a wheel of names, so you just put the watcher's name in, and it'll just spin. So rather than us trying to roll the number.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, there's some better ways to do, just so you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, sure. Look,
Oh,
Reservoir
yeah,
Panda got that
something like
18.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Okay,
It was
so
built into Twitch, I thought. But
Oh, I have no idea.
they haven't opened the door yet. We just heard them unlock.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
round.
it's just
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
heard that last round.
Okay, so I'm going to. Well, the door in the thing is right in front of me, so I can just kind of step a little bit. I'm gonna shoot through the door. Can I shoot through the door? Is it thick enough?
You'll have to destroy the
well-
door first before the bullets actually go through
Yeah,
it.
you would have
Yeah.
to. You know, doors just like all cover.
Um,
They have an HP. You would have to destroy before it gets through. Yeah, and these are pretty sturdy doors.
Is one of the guys still noticed through the? Can I still see him through the window?
No.
Okay.
They've made
No,
their
they're
way
all-
up to the door since their movement.
Even the other two guys that are still in the alley.
Yeah, you don't see them. They went around to the sides.
So I'm gonna laugh at Coupler and say, let's move this pool table a little bit up more, and we're gonna move the pool table a little more towards the door, just to give him more of an obstacle course, just for the shits and giggles.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can
Say,
push.
why don't we just throw the pool table through the doors?
We can do that too.
You open the door and we'll just push the pool table out.
You're standing next to me, so I'm game to just open and shoot.
Drop a pool table on them.
Well, that's pretty much my action. Cause if I can't shoot through the door, then I'm gonna be waiting.
Yeah, you can do that. You can push the pool table over up in front of the door or whatever. So it's just another obstacle or whatever. You can do
we
that.
could also
Paolo?
shoot them when they come in too.
No, but it's more fun that way.
Okay.
And besides, Hollow doesn't. Where does she rush? She went over that way. Yeah, we need a little bit more of an obstacle course. Yeah, I'll just shove it in front of it. Just give us a little more room.
Yeah, Hollow.
Okay, so the door ain't opening. So, like, does it look like it's gonna open, like... I guess I'm gonna do a perception to see if, like, the door's, like, gonna stay shut, or, like, is it gonna pop open in the next few turns?
I mean, you can't tell when it'll open.
Okay.
They could always just
Is
hold
there
their
anything-
turn until the door opens. Or
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait until the door opens, because I just want to be strategic about this, and I don't want to be flanked.
Okay, yeah, hold your turn. When the doors open, you can take your action. Yeah, that's fine. Coupler, over to you.
Alright, so since we pushed the Are these pillars right here? These black things?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. This table's gone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to where I first started. Back over here. Gonna take cover behind the. Yeah, take cover behind the little wall and behind this pillar. So by the time they get through that, the doors open and the table gets out of their way, we can start shooting them again.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. It's at that point that these the guys that were taking cover over to the sides, they start walking over towards the front. Raven, you see that one cutting back over towards the front. Aelf, you see the other one kind of cut across the window, kind of run back towards the front door. Looks like all 5 of them are up towards the front door. And it's right then that it kind of gets shoved open. It was definitely unlocked. And the door opens and these guys are right there. They're just starting to make their way into the door. And when the door opens, this first guy, when he steps in... Oh wait, that's the guy that dropped the bat. Sorry. Yeah, they're coming in and you can see
name him Fingers.
Yeah, Mr. No Fingers or whatever. He's kind of the first one there on the side that comes in, Raven, that you shot off his fingers, and he steps in. It looks like he has just a heavy handgun, and he takes a shot off at you with his other hand, his only existing hand.
All right.
But yeah, give me your evade, because you have a reflex evade or higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that. Just gotta get a 15 or higher. Yeah, you dodge it. He takes another shot. You gotta get 18 or higher on the next evasion. Nice. Yeah, you dodge both shots. He just steps in, takes a couple shots off at you. The other guys are just starting to step in too. Aelf, over to you.
I don't like what's going on. They're very close. They have a shotgun. So shit balls. I'll go back behind the bar using my move, and I'll fire another arrow before dropping my bow at the one that just came in with his shotgun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do that. That would just be 15 or higher.
Let's
wait, no,
hope
that's actually no, that's 8. So that would be.
Oh, nice, a 13 then.
or higher. Yeah, so even better for you.
You know what? I'm gonna put 2 luck points in that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it a headshot.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I know. So basically a -6 to what I have.
Okay.
21 minus 6, that's
Nice
50.
hit.
So he's gonna take twice that damage.
Yeah. Give me the damage. And this guy was already fucked up too.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
So 36 damage.
Yeah, you can describe how you just finished that guy's life.
I think I just want, since he entered looking at Raven with his shotgun, the moment after he fired, there's just an arrow that enters in one ear and exits the other.
Nice. And Raven giggles a little because it looks like one of those traditional comical arrows that you put on.
Goodbye, Steve.
Yeah. Nice, yeah. You easily put that right through his head. When you do that, one thing that you guys notice is the 2 guys in the back, one of them kind of like takes a step back, and the other one kind of runs back towards the van out of sight. Seems like that might have shook him up just a little bit, but Onryo, over to you.
Can I see either of these guys where I'm at right now?
Yeah, you can see this guy. Yeah, the guy you just pointed at. You can see him.
All right. I guess I'll take 2 shots at him with my pistol.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. He's what, 8 meters away?
8 meters.
Yeah, so it'd be
15.
15.
Yep. Go for it.
That would be no.
No, first one missed.
And the second one, I'll use a luck on this.
I really don't miss the fumble table. Just causes problems.
Yeah. Nice.
So I
hit.
definitely hit that one.
Yeah, give me the damage.
So only 8 damage though.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that guy took some damage earlier, plus a little bit of ablation from it, from his armor. So that did some damage to him. You hear him kind of scream out. A little bit of blood spray. Raven, over to you.
I am going to move back just a tad.
Yeah, go for it. You still have move. Yeah.
That's it. I was just moving back one.
Yeah, no problem. Raven?
I forgot to add my combat sense. So we're already in combat, though.
Yeah,
That sucks.
might be a time to actually turn it on and take it seriously rather than just playing.
Yeah, you can take an action and,
Having fun,
and
Raven.
divvy up those 5 points right now if you want. You probably should. It's you're a solo.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in.
You guys are pretty outnumbered.
Spot one in spot weakness, and then the rest in provision attack.
Precision.
So, yeah, my 3 points in there, and then 1 point in dex. I have 5, right?
You have 5, yeah.
And then 1 more in threat detection. Throw it in there.
Okay. So you get a +1 to damage, a +1 to attacks, +1 to awareness checks. So just remember that. Right? Isn't that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, precision. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have to take your action to do that. Hollow. The door has opened. I should have had you take your previous action. So you can go ahead and take a couple actions right now if you want, because you held your previous till the door opened.
Okay.
I forgot to jump back to you, so.
This door open or the one, just this one?
I thought she was waiting for any door to open, wasn't that?
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure that we're only looking.
Oh yeah,
at
no,
one
only
door.
this door opened.
Oh, okay.
Hollow, were you only watching this door, or did you say any door open?
Well, I was only watching that one, but
Okay, well then it's your normal
pretty
action
sure
right
I
now.
heard. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick fire down the hallway because it looks like I have a straight shot.
Yeah, who are you gonna shoot? Which one of those 2 guys?
I guess this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you shoot? What are you using?
My heavy SMG.
Okay, 15 or higher. Nice. Give me the damage.
Real well.
So not
Get
bad.
him.
That was
No,
good.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
Not that bad at all. Shoot from the hallway.
Bullet hits into him. He kind of grunts out. Takes a little bit of damage there. Any movement, or are you still staying put?
I'm staying put. Like, it's harder for them to shoot back.
All right, Coupler.
I'm going to take a shot at the same target as Hollow just did. Try to see if I can put him down. I don't know which one that was.
It was this guy.
Yeah, that one.
All right, so this is the unlucky guy. So I'm going to hit him with my shotgun again.
Okay. Looking at a 12, so 15 or higher. Nice hit. Give me the damage.
All right.
Nice. Get him.
Oh yeah, that's a goal. One chunk at a time.
Yeah, you can describe how you just ended that guy's life.
Hey.
Just going to remove a small portion of his lower torso right through the hip bone, so you just sort of hear that bone shatter.
Nice.
Preferably covering one of his friends in it.
Oh yeah, guy next to him is now showered in blood, perfectly. Yeah, and it's right about then that guy in the back tosses a flash grenade straight back here towards the hallway.
Oh, I was gonna move forward too.
Okay, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna move this way up first.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting behind the pool table again?
Moving behind this pillar. I need to get to my van.
Oh yeah, right. Don't shoot the van.
Don't shoot the van.
Yeah, he tosses.
Then I can't take the
I'm
stuff.
shooting the
Don't shoot the van.
Hold on, let me just do this quick roll. Grenade launcher.
Oh, there's people.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
think the guy's next to it.
Yeah, he tosses his a flash grenade, basically back here towards the hallway, and lands it perfectly right there. So basically, let me just check the distance. A Coupler, Hollow, Onryo, Aelf. Yeah, pretty much everybody in there except for Cece is going to have to roll. Let me just double check. A DV-15. You got to beat a DV-15 with your resist torture and drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
This.
I'm going to use all my luck.
Actually, yeah,
She has that one.
I'm gonna
have
use the remaining luck I have.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Oh
Rip.
shit!
Yeah.
I'll use my +1.
Oh,
How
let's
did I get a
go!
zero?
Oh, damn, Onryo.
I actually
Hollow.
like I have a 4 in that. How did I get a 0?
You crit
I got
failed.
12.
Yeah.
What's the base stat for that? I don't even know.
It's Will.
Yeah,
Will, okay. So I got
What
a
am-
D6 plus 4.
I don't think I have an anti-drug. What is...
Oh,
It's
no.
resist torture and drugs.
Mm,
You may not have it.
No.
It's not a standard one.
no, I do not.
3,
What?
6, 10. I got a 13.
Okay.
So I have to roll a 1d10. Is that what it is?
Yeah, 1d10
Yeah,
and add
1d10
your
plus
will
your
to it.
will.
I just roll a 1d10.
And I dropped 4 luck on that, so I got a 13.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
That's Raven's will. 6, okay.
Yeah, it's a 6. Oh, I was going to add it to this little thing here.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I don't know.
11. And what did you get, Elf, with your luck?
12.
Did you put luck on it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I have a 7 in will, so I added like the +1. I rolled a 4, so I'm fucked.
Oh, you put it in it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems
Here
like
it is.
everyone except for Onryo basically is hit by this flash
A
grenade.
13 or a 14? With the DV?
15.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a
lower
15.
than
Yeah, because what did you put? I mean, you did a 3.
that. Oh, I did. I got a 13. So I was like,
Oh, okay.
I put 4 luck into that, so it was only
It's
a 10 plus
so
3.
yeah, everyone's gonna get basically a -2 to ranged attacks and perception checks involving vision. And also, anytime you move further than 4 meters, which is 2 squares, on foot in a turn, you cannot take a move action on your next turn. Because a flashbang kind of fucks up your inner ear and stuff. you
I
know,
have
plus your vision's
anti-dazzle.
off.
Does that help on
Oh,
me
yeah,
with the
she-
anti-dazzle?
Yeah, she's not even affected.
Oh yeah, Raven. If you have anti-dazzle, you're good to go.
Yeah, because I didn't catch that when you said that. I thought it was just drugs related. But I have
Yeah,
anti-dazzle.
plus you get a -2 to perception checks involving hearing because of the flashbang. But yeah, on Rio, Raven, you guys are fine. Everyone else is kind of fucked by this flash grenade for like the next minute.
So for a while.
I know I'm
No, I'm
probably
really annoyed.
Yeah, I know I'm probably gonna shoot myself in the foot because it's not in the rules per se. But I have no protection on my ears and I have amplified hearing.
Oh.
Like, would it be worse for me?
No.
Okay.
We'll say you at least, amplified. You have control over it. It's not like
Okay.
it's not like it's always amplifying everything. It's when you kind of put it on. We'll say.
Okay.
That would be horrible.
I got that worst feedback ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happens.
I have a
He
question.
he basically tosses that in. What did you say, Hollow?
I had a question. Like, I know that we really can't see well, but does that count like cybernetic eyes?
Yeah, it would have the same effect with
yeah,
cybernetic
same-
eyes.
Yeah, same.
Unless you
Okay.
had the Raven's anti-dazzle stuff. Like, so we're all sort of blinded except her and Onryo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah,
So no surgery for you for a little while.
Yeah, so that's basically what goes down. Elf, over to you.
Speed run surgery.
Fucking hell. um, I'm not sure I see anyone from where I am. I think if I move next to Onryo, do I see the last guy that's like on the right near the door?
Yeah, you can see him if you move over there. That's the guy.
Then I
that's
mean-
the guy who threw in the flash grenade.
Oh, you piece of shit. You know what? I'm half blind, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Yeah.
Not making any cool shots or whatever. I'm just hoping to hit.
Crossbow.
Straight. Yeah, archery.
Okay, 15 or higher with that negative. 2.
Nice.
Perfect. Landed it. Give me
Yeah,
the
I rolled
damage.
a 17, but then 15 because of the negative.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
However you want to handle it.
Yeah, give me the.
And 16 damage.
Yeah.
Still no crit.
Yeah, that guy's barely hanging on. He when that arrow hits him, he kind of takes a knee and coughs up a little bit of blood and kind of staggers back to his feet. He's barely fucking hanging on.
Would you say he took an arrow to the knee?
Yeah. You can say
Quit.
that.
God damn it.
I'm done.
And thank you. Good night. That was our live stream. No.
Good night, everybody.
All right, on Rio. Over to you.
I mean, I'm gonna take a couple pot shots at the same dude. So,
I think it was 15 for you, right? You got the handgun. Yeah, 15. Go for it.
21.
Great.
Nice hit. You want to give me the second one while you're on handgun?
Yeah, might as well.
2 shots
So that
in a
one's
row.
15, so one shot it looks like.
Yeah, give me the damage.
So 7. Not great. That's something.
Yeah, and I think well, either way, yeah, you can explain how you just ended that guy's life.
Nice.
Oh, just right through the chest, like middle of the chest. Just hopefully maybe blow back hits this dude back here.
Yeah, again, you guys are spraying their other teammates with each other's blood. You're covering them. But yeah, you just finished them off.
And like as I do that, I'll just yell like, "Fuck off, you religious assholes!
Yeah,
Nobody likes you."
Don't save our souls. We don't want any.
Yeah, you hear on the you hear coming from out front, kind of out in this direction where the bigger extended looking van where that kind of leader guy was. You can kind of see or you hear from over there, like sounds like it's coming from some type of intercom, and he says, "We are here for the cyberware. Just walk away. No one gets hurt. Just walk away."
Tell that to your followers. We're doing fine.
A little throwback to a movie. I don't know. I just did a series Maverick and Grundy with Vernon Wells, and I had to do a little shout out for him.
You're funny.
Yeah. He told me some crazy stories too about being on set and hurting himself and saving a woman's life in real life.
Oh,
I
wow.
fucked up his
Really?
back. Yeah. Anyways, crazy side story. He's a real Mad Max style guy, World Warrior. But yeah,
It
you
would
just
be
finished that
Raven's
guy's life.
turn, it looks like.
It's over to any movement or anything other than yelling out, "Fuck you guys."
No, I think I'm gonna stay here actually.
Okay, Raven.
Is that guy that's outside? Is he still in my eye view from the window, or is he out of sight? The guy that's outside.
There's a few guys outside.
I mean, the
Right in
doors are
front.
open now, so.
Yeah, you can see that this guy right here that ran back to the van is kind of running back to the side of the building or in this direction. You can see this guy is still now creeping back up towards the door. The guy who took a step back when the first guy took a hit. But the main leader guy is still behind the van. You can't really see him, but you heard him say that shit a second ago.
Okay, I'm gonna take one little move so I can enough so I can see that guy and then shoot at him
Okay.
with my very heavy pistol.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Since he's pretty close by me.
Yeah, that would just be a
And
13. You gotta beat a
I
13.
closed the wrong thing.
And just a
Just, you know.
consensus here, I'm kind of curious, Simon, since you're a fellow GM, you know, when you do contested rolls, it's always supposed to go to the defender, right? So like if, you know, someone's evading a shot and they get a 15, you need to get a 16 or higher. If you get a 15, it goes to the defender.
The defender always wins on a tie.
Right. How do you do it when it comes to like a DV chart? Do you still consider that defending in a sense? Like
I always decide when it's against the DV chart, the one rolling wins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because that's what I've been doing. But on that last one, I think with on Rio, that second shot we said didn't hit when it landed on it, and I was okay with that. Usually on DV chart, I'll let it be that number or above.
Yeah, but I think in as per the rules, I think they always require that you beat it, not just meet
Even
it.
the DV chart is considered defending. I think. Yeah, I think you're right.
but it's
And I think, and
I'm
that's
a
I
fairly
believe how I
lenient-
interpret it too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick
I
with
didn't shoot very
that
well.
way then too. I like it.
Aw.
But yeah.
No.
Well, remember, you're at a +1, member.
Oh yeah. That's right. What do I have to beat, Rob?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that you rolled it. I completely said.
Yeah, I have a 12. I got my
Oh,
plus.
you had to
stuff.
beat a 13.
But
So
I
you got a
plus
13, so that kind of
Landed
makes
on 13.
Yeah.
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 We just had that discussion.
Yeah. You just took that shot and it missed. Basically, whizzes right past him. Hollow.
Okay.
And just
And
so
I'm
you know,
not
Hollow,
happy about
Hollow,
that.
you being right there, you can hear right outside of the back door, some people banging on the door and shoving on it and fucking with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna take another shot down the hallway, just keeping my ear out for the back door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a minus on this.
Oh, you're at a -2.
Oh, you're at a -2 right now because of the flash grenade.
Yeah, so you're shooting blind right now. Don't hit coupler.
Yeah, so if it's a submachine gun, you need to beat a 17.
So that'd be a 12 technically.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, you
So
missed.
suppressing fire.
No,
Oh, you're a duck.
that's even worse idea.
He just holds the trigger down.
You actually have even less than that skill set.
But yeah, you miss. You shoot off a round. It kind of whizzes past that guy again. People are missing that guy. Coupler, over to you.
All right,
I know, it's
I'm going to take 2 steps forward to get closer to my van, and I'm going to put a slug into this guy as I advance.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, go for
I like
it.
his goal.
Yeah,
Bold
so
move.
13, right?
I
But,
want my truck.
you got to be
need
a
my
13,
van.
but you're at that -2. Don't forget.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you got yourself stuck in the corner there.
Yeah, you ran
All
over
right.
there.
Well, it just means I'm closer to melee.
Yeah, just shot the shotgun blast just kind of whips right past him, just barely missing him. And it's right about at that point, Aelf, it's back over to you, but right about as you're about to take action or do whatever you're about to do, that window right next to you and on Rio smashes in, and somebody throws in what looks like it's some type of snake drone.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And just at face value, I mean,
But okay.
I don't know if people have seen a lot of snake drones, but this one definitely looks customized. Something a bit more to this one, but it basically comes smashing in through the window behind the bar right next to you guys. And I'm just gonna, yeah, it's your turn, Aelf.
Does it fly?
No, it gets thrown in, hits the ground. But your initiative, you're above him.
Yeah, how big is it? Like, are we talking like boa constrictor snake or
Yeah.
like viper or okay?
Yeah,
so
it's
it's a
big.
giant snake.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to go melee. I'll hold the bow in one hand and I'll get the wolvers in the other. I get the claws out and I'm just gonna try to make myself a new pair of boots
Okay, cool.
out of snake drone skin.
Yeah. All right,
Got
go
some
for it.
chrome boots there.
Yeah. 15 for the first attack.
Yeah, first one misses. The snake dodges it. Give me the second one.
13 for the second.
Yeah, second one hits. Give me the damage.
Just 11, but it half armor.
I don't think snakes even have armor.
Well, yeah,
they
in
just
this
have SPP.
drone, yeah, it's just HP.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see? All right, yeah, you take a slash. You see some of the chrome shit kind of splice off. A couple sparks. Did some damage to it. Any movement you want to do?
I don't know these people, but I really want to get paid. So I'm gonna stand my ground because I don't want Onryo to get hit.
Okay. Yeah, and there's enough room too. You guys can be next to each other. You know, the tokens take up a full square, but a full square is really 6 feet across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll still put myself in between.
Okay.
The snake and him, since I think Onryo, you were firing with a pistol earlier.
Yeah, I have a heavy pistol.
So yeah, I have. Oh no, you have the katana.
I do have a katana, but I'd have to take an action to put either drop my weapon and I guess pull the other one.
Oh,
I
because
guess I could just like drop it on the
if
bar.
if you drop your gun, you can grab your sword without taking an action. It's your turn.
That's true. I could do that. Fine. Well, then I'll just drop my pistol on the bar because this is the bar, right? This white like wall thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like drop it on the bar and just pull out my katana, and get in its grill. And try to hit it with my katana.
Yeah, go for it.
Where is my melee?
Snake sashimi.
18?
Yeah, 19.
Ooh,
no success on that first slice.
And then one more.
15.
17?
Nice, that one hits. Give me the damage.
All right. 15.
Nice.
That's 2 6s on that too. May not matter for that, but
Yeah, I don't think
yeah, I don't think drones have a critical.
Yeah.
But still, 15 damage I'll take.
Oh no, that's awesome. A lot of sparks go flying out of it. Another big.
No, they should still take critical.
Side.
I just don't think they'll roll on the table. They should still take the extra 5 damage though.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't think it works.
Because
like
critical's
that,
critical.
I don't know if it really specifies.
Yeah,
like,
I'll take that for the fact that it doesn't specify, but you know it definitely can't do the critical injuries.
like break its arm.
Yeah, you know. What
Yeah.
I mean. But I'll take the extra damage because that was a great roll. No reason to punish that. Raven, over to you.
Well, since I have my stuff strapped to me, I drop my very heavy pistol and pick up my heavy pistol and run behind Coupler because he's at the damn front door like a jackass.
I'm sort of not wanting them to get away with a van that is the only way we're gonna get paid.
And then I'll
So
shoot
moving
the
and
guy.
firing.
Yeah, and I'll go run in front of Coupler and shoot the guy that's outside. So I
Okay.
can do that.
What are you using?
My heavy pistol because it has two shots for that.
Okay, 13.
I can hit twice with it. Yeah. Why am I not on that screen?
Oh, and you know what I just realized on Rio? That last hit, or no, you passed the flash, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he
never
did.
mind. Yeah. I thought I forgot
Yeah,
to
it's
use
just
that
him and
negative too. I completely forgot
But
about
the flash is only on ranged attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
melee would have been fine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter
Did you
either
roll
way.
it, Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And here's
missed.
my second one.
Well, you don't have a 2. You're using your very heavy?
Yeah. No, I'm using my heavy pistol.
Oh, you are?
That's what I said. I thought I was using my very. Hold on. Yeah, isn't that what I said?
Well, you have your heavy in your leg that has a rate of fire of 2, does less damage, and you have your very heavy in the holster on your
Yeah,
side.
no,
that
I
does
said
more damage.
I pulled out my heavy pistol so I can
Okay.
do 2 rounds. That's what I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I totally didn't hear that. Sorry. All right, so next one hits.
Yeah.
Give me the damage.
That's what I was saying. I was like, ooh, I need to hit him twice because this little
Yeah,
motherfucker
give
doesn't
me
want
the
to die.
Nice.
Oh, I think it hit twice. I don't know what happened.
That's
It only
it.
shows up
No,
what?
it was just rolled once.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine makes like double sound, so I can't tell if it's hitting or not.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, that guy, you hit him. Some blood splatter. You can tell you did some damage. It kind of grunts out. It's at that point the snake basically takes an attack at you, Elf.
I would say bring it, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna roll like shit. So
Is your
Bring it!
reflex 8? Is your reflex
actually-
8 or above?
Yeah, actually, the
no, my
snake-
reflex is 7.
Well, actually, the
Yeah, but I mean,
It's okay.
if it's a melee attack, it's evade anyway.
well, no, the snake just
Yeah, but
opens
it
up
helps.
and sprays out some suppressive fire from a submachine gun.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Jeez, that's even worse.
So it just kind of opens its mouth and just starts spraying.
Okay.
That got weird.
You know, Rob, when I wrote in my backstory that I like to be sprayed, that wasn't what I had in mind.
Oh God! What did you have in mind? This is getting crazy. Wait, don't
that's the
say
thing
it.
with TC.
This is uncensored, but not that type of uncensored.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically have to beat a 19, and this is suppressive, so it's got to be your concentration.
Concentration.
yeah,
Yeah, I
you will-
rolled evasion. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is to see if you have to take cover, and on Rio, you've got to do it as well.
Yeah,
When-
I'm gonna. There's no way. I'd have to almost roll a crit to like not
Yeah.
have.
The cyber snake.
Did you roll it? Oh, you did roll it. There it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you have to take cover with your next action.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, that's
I
scary.
think the crates aren't that far.
Yeah, Hollow?
Or just run back here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, either way. You just gotta, take cover. Hollow?
Okay. I don't think I can shoot the snake at this angle, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
You still have this guy over here too.
Yeah, you gotta shoot through us through the
Wait,
door.
where did Coupler go?
Yeah,
Oh, is he
there's-
under one of these guys? Oh.
Flared.
Yeah, those.
He's hiding under a dead
those
body.
two-
We're just using the dead body as a shield again.
It works.
Yeah.
Beat a guy with another
so-
guy.
So I'm gonna shoot at the snake.
From where you're at, you can't really see him. He's behind the bar.
Okay.
If you wanted to
Can I
shoot
move
at
all
somebody,
the
the
way
only
there?
guy that you can see from where you are is this guy, coming in behind the dead bodies.
Do I have any negatives by shooting at him?
Negative
Yeah,
2.
we're still at a -2.
Yeah, you're still at a -2 because of that
No.
flashbang.
No, I mean, am I a negative by like shooting Cutler?
No.
And, like,
You don't have to worry
Okay.
about that.
okay,
No.
I forgot
can shoot
about
past
friendly
people.
fire.
Yeah, if you're trying to shoot him, it would be a 15. You have to beat a 15, but you have a -2.
Oh, so close.
Ah.
Well, not even that close, but
Yeah, whip past him. Yeah, you just shoot past him, basically miss. And yeah, he just he kind of steps in, passerby. He's getting a little bit crowded right there, but he steps in and he takes a swipe at Coupler with his chainsaw.
Oh damn!
wielding a
He has
chainsaw?
Yeah,
Did we
that,
miss that part?
I feel like we missed
I
that
heard
part.
it.
He
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier.
yeah, that guy.
All he
had-
said-
the other guy who ran back to the van had a chainsaw too, but you didn't see him with it when he was running back. But somebody did throw that snake in the
Bastard.
side window, so he might have put down that to carry the snake. Because remember, a chainsaw requires 2 hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, he basically takes a swing at you, Coupler. Do you have? Well, you have to. It says melee. You have to evade.
That's how it's evasion no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
Alright, let's hope my evasion goes well, because this is going to hurt. Not that great.
Technically 14.
Oh no, not with the,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I got a
is it-
14. What did you?
Oh, okay, so you'd still be
16.
fine.
Yeah,
either way.
still beating him.
Well, you have the -2.
That's only on range attacks and perception.
Oh, that's right. I keep saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. You just barely lucked out, even with the -2. You're able to kind of dodge his chainsaw swipe or whatever you want to call it.
Fights with a chainsaw.
These guys
That's
apparently.
not a horror movie.
But yeah, your turn.
Alright, with the he's coming out with a chainsaw, my really options to use my last round and my shotgun to try to put him down. So let's hope.
Yeah, you can do that. How long is it? 13? Plus your 2, right?
I got a
14. Well,
12.
except
Yeah, miss.
12, technically.
Yeah, you set it off next to him, just missing again. You're having a hard time. That flashbang fucked you up. You're close every time, but missing.
I'm standing there like this, going, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Yep.
Asshole.
Yeah, and it's about that time we're getting back over to Aelf. But it's about that time you can hear the back door kind of break and crush in. It seems like the guys in the back have successfully broken through the back door. You hear that going on. Hollow, you can kind of see that going on behind you. But Aelf, it's your turn. You have to
Grab me
take
something
cover.
worse than a chainsaw.
Yeah, I have to take cover, and would I know that drones need someone to control them?
Yeah.
Like that they're not completely autonomous?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or are they autonomous by this time?
No. Everybody knows you either have to have, they would
Iffy.
have. Yeah, they're controlled by either a demon or a netrunner in a system, or possibly a tech or somebody that has been able to hack the control node of that drone, within 6 meters of that system. So there's a system nearby that someone's controlling it from.
Yeah.
You know that much.
Presumably the van.
Yeah.
Unless one has a backpack. That's the only other one.
Wait, the leader was still in the van, right?
Yeah, he's behind you.
Yeah, he was behind the van.
You know what? I know I have major penalties. But this here is a window, correct?
Yeah, there's a window right over here.
I'm going to use all of my movement to run outside through the window.
What's your movement?
6.
Okay, so you can go 12 squares running.
Yeah, so if I can, what I would like to do, I don't know how far away the van is.
That would get you right up to the other side of the van. You know what I mean?
Good.
Like you would get right up to the van, knowing that that main guy is somewhere on the other side of the van taking cover or something. Last you guys saw.
Yep, I would look. I need to. Do I need to roll to burst through a window?
Yeah, I would like you to do an athletics check.
13.
Nice, good enough. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you jump
And I'll just, as I run away, I'll just say on comms, I'm not running away for real.
I'm not retreating.
Well, he might not be getting paid, but at least he'll live.
All right, cool.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, and you do that, and that and that's also part of your taking cover. In a sense, you have to get away from that snake, so that all works out. On Rio?
I'm gonna grab my pistol off the bar and run back here.
Okay.
And just kind of hide behind the wall, and then I'll put my katana away.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You run back there, you take your cover.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah, Raven?
I still have my handgun. I didn't put it away yet into back to my leg. So I'm just gonna shoot the guy that's, right in front of me. Asshole. This guy won't die.
Yeah, go for it. You're talking about the guy with the chainsaw?
Yeah, the guy with the chainsaw, since she's got it on, still trying to attack Coupler. I guess,
no
still.
problem. 13.
And mine has, and it's a handgun, so it's twice.
Oh, you're doing a handgun, that's right.
Yeah, I still have my heavy pistol in my hand.
Yeah, that's right. 13 or higher, you just gotta beat a 13. And don't forget, you get that +1 because of your... yeah, you can give me both of them. Oh, you did both of them. Perfect. Both of them hit. Give me both damage.
And when I'm done, I laugh and put it in my pocket. Back of my leg.
All right. Give me both.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I laughed and put it away.
The same damage twice.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, quite a bit of damage. That guy kind of screams out. You see some blood spray. That definitely took a toll on him.
Yeah, don't forget you're adding that +1 to the first damage of the round, I think, so that'd be 17.
Yeah, she gets +1 on her attack and +1 on the damage on the first round as well. And then you get that +1 in any perception. Oh, awareness check stuff, but whatever. Yeah, Hollow, over to you. You know that back door just kind of got busted in. You see 3 guys that just, broke open the back door, making their way in. You also know that cyber snake just, forced on Rio to run in the back. You saw that happen. You saw Aelf go jumping out the front window. Raven's fighting the guy in the front. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna fire at the people behind me.
You know you have a giant claw with melee. That's a lot better than your shooting, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better, but they're not right up to me right now.
You can run up to him. Ah!
Coupler's like, go fight 3 people.
Pretty
She'll do better than most of us, honestly.
Oh, I just realized that some of that reveal didn't go. There. That was weird. There was like a weird strip right there, huh? I just saw that. I don't know. I just got rid of it. There, you should be able
Why
to
are
see
you doing
everything
melee if you're already doing...
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't press handgun.
So what are you doing?
Well,
you want to run up and do melee?
Did one... Well, she did... No, she was shooting. So she rolled an 18. She thinks she meant to do the damage, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, no, like... Coupler said to do the thing, and then I forgot that I had already rolled handgun. So I just went like, do the thing, and then I'm like, wrong thing.
Okay, so do you want to move up or did you want to stay where you are and shoot handgun, or what are you doing? Regardless of what Coupler said, you tell me what you want to do.
I think I'm gonna stay where I was, like, just so, like, and I'm gonna use the handgun because it's a better roll, and I did it first.
Yeah, it was your first move. Yeah, give me the damage.
Okay, damage.
That's a hit, you know, even with that negative. Nice.
Nice.
A little bit of damage. You hurt that guy.
That hurt him.
Yeah.
Good.
He kind of yells out. The snake kind of comes slithering out from behind the bar. It doesn't have a lot of movement, but it's heading in your guys' direction, and it takes a shot off at you, Raven, when it comes around from behind the bar.
Okay.
Which is your first time kind of seeing this cyber snake, drone snake or whatever, kind of comes whipping around after it did all that it did with Aelf and on Rio. And it takes a shot off at you. It seems to have some type of a very heavy pistol shooting at you.
Do I evade?
Yeah, you can evade. You have a reflex of 8 or higher.
Jesus. Might as well not even roll
15
Rob.
or higher. Yeah, you're practically doing backflips and cartwheels away from this thing, looking like a badass. Jesus. Yeah, it takes a shot off. You dodge it, luckily, because when it hits the wall, just from the sound and your experience, you can tell it was an armor-piercing round.
Ah, that would have hurt, even with my skin graft and my levy. Oh no, thank you.
But that's what it does. Coupler?
Alright, I'm gonna drop my shotgun and pick up that bat the guy dropped earlier.
That's out here, though. You would have to go out and grab it.
Grab the
Was there-
chainsaw.
Did any of these guys that we're on top of currently have a chainsaw or a melee weapon?
Yeah, the guy. Oh wait, no, the guy alive has the chainsaw, right?
He's still holding it. With all that damage, he still has it in his hand. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, this guy is fresh. Remember, this guy, or you know, he got some damage, but that's not the really wounded guy. The guy that was really wounded got killed already, right here. Remember? This is the guy the guy that ran in from the side that was over here originally.
Alright, so what of the 3 dead guys here have a melee weapon on them, if any?
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, one guy has a chainsaw. There's another one strapped to a back. You can grab that, or a baseball bat. There's another baseball bat. There's one out here.
I'm gonna grab the baseball bat off one of these guys that I'm in proximity with and make an attack on this guy, since I can't reload really quickly.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right. So first swing.
14.
Miss.
Yeah, miss.
Second swing.
That should hit.
Yep, that's a
Hope
hit.
it
Give me the
hits.
damage. Even with your
All right.
negative.
You know, if you're always
Melee. It's not negative.
Oh yeah. And even with it would have, so. But it doesn't matter.
What's the damage on one of these bats?
I
on
think
the
it's
bats.
a 2d6. Let me double check. Yeah, 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
Sorry.
All right. And I got a critical.
nice.
No.
Batter up.
Nice.
So
17
17 damage,
damage.
and then whatever the crit is.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Aim his chest in or something.
All right.
Get him
Yeah,
with that bat.
give me the critical. Critical injury.
Critical roll body. Crushed fingers.
You
Oh.
guys are crushing fingers left and right. It's so odd.
So yeah, I'm just aiming for that one of those hands that he's holding that chainsaw with and just smashing his fingers.
Yeah, it just
To
drops
be clear,
it.
it is not just re-rolling that same thing, right? Okay.
No.
Yeah. No.
Making sure roll 20 is not glitching something weird. Yeah, you do that. He drops, what he's holding, screams out. You can tell this guy has taken quite a bit of damage at this point, and he's not looking too good.
Well, he also can't really use the
Chainsaw anymore?
No.
chainsaw as much.
No, he
as-
dropped.
He still,
Yeah, he dropped. That's a two-handed. He dropped it. But
I mean, it's a -4, but
what was that?
Yeah.
I said it'd be -4. He still technically has his hand. It just
No, I think with
doesn't-
crushed fingers, aren't you supposed to drop what you're holding?
No, that's crushed. I think that's the hand being blown off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
Crushed
crushed-
fingers, it's -4 to all actions involving that hand.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he has a -4 to anything he does now.
That's
if he
weird. I would
uses
think
it.
crushed fingers, you would definitely drop whatever you had in that hand, but that's fine.
You're holding it all like, ah!
you're like, oh, you bastard! Like holding it
He
all.
can still sort of use it, but he's holding it with like a pinky.
Yeah.
He's not really
Yeah.
effective at holding it up.
All right.
After that, I'm going to move 2 over closer to the van
Okay.
because I'm not dealing with the guy. I'll let Raven execute him.
Okay. Elf, over to you.
So you said that the leader was hiding probably on the other side of the van. Like when I ran up to the van, I didn't see him in the driver's seat or anything.
No, and it's so tinted out too. You can't really see into this van at all. But yeah, you don't see the guy.
Does it have a sliding side door?
Yeah.
I'm going to open it.
It's locked. You go to try to open it, and it's locked.
Piece of shit. Can I look under the van?
Yeah, you can do that.
Do I see a pair of feet on the other side?
Yeah, when you look under the van, you definitely see a couple feet. Someone is standing on the other side of the van, kind of using the van as cover.
Shoot those feet.
Yeah, would you say I'd be able to, if I drop the bow, grab my handgun and fire at his feet? Like with the penalty that comes with it and all that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Then it's a heavy pistol to the feet, I guess.
Yeah, this would. I mean,
You're doing a
technically,
called
this would
shot
be an
to the
aimed
feet?
shot. Yeah, this would be. An,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a -8.
Or aimed, like a called aim thing.
Yeah.
Get it.
Oh god.
Nah, the first one is shit,
Yeah.
and I don't think the second one hits either.
Yeah, a couple shots whizzing past. As you do that too, you see the feet kind of like do like a little dance, like he knows you're there now, probably. Something along those lines.
Yeah, that's it, you piece of shit.
Dance for you?
On Rio?
So these guys, can I see this dude? Like, is he inside now, or?
Yeah, you can see through that door that Hollow had open was going. You can see this guy kind of coming in the back door.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at him then.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Handgun, where are you at?
So that would just be a 13, right? That distance? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll twice. Okay, cool.
And you don't have the negative. You were good with that flash.
Nope. Yeah.
Nice. Both are hits. Give me the damage.
So 8 and then a 14.
Is that a critical?
No.
No.
God, everything
Just
comes
one.
up green. I'm like, ooh. I get
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
excited.
If it rolls A6, it'll show green.
Yeah. Okay, so 22 total. Is that what it was?
Yeah, an 8 and a 14.
But I got to ablate on that first one too. So hold on. So
Yeah.
let me just do this math real quick. Yeah, that guy's not looking too good. He's bleeding out. Both hit, bullets went into him. And coughed up a little bit of blood. He's not looking good at all. Raven, over to you.
That guy's pretty close to me, and he's holding a
Yeah, go ahead.
what?
No, go
And
ahead.
he's holding
I
the-
just didn't have the right order of the bad guys, but that's fine. I'm gonna slip them in next. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move back there.
Okay, and he's still barely holding on to
Yeah, he's
chainsaw.
Oh,
he's barely holding on to life, let alone the chainsaw.
So I'm just gonna laugh while he's still holding on, and just nonchalantly pull out my melee sword, because I'm not gonna waste a bullet on somebody so close to my face and try to hit him with that.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it should be easy for you. Just
Yeah, I
a
got a
13.
20.
Yeah, and he's got a negative right now too. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Yeah, you hit. You can do your second one too if you want. Your second swing.
Yeah, might as well. I'm like
Got a
dancing with it.
Couple swings, you know. This is a little bit harder. 15. Yeah, both are hit. Give me the damage. Both of them.
Now, to be clear, it might, if the first one kills him, you might use that second one against the snake.
Yeah.
That's a crit as well. I'm guessing
Oh,
that probably
man.
ends that guy.
Yeah, you can describe how that guy's life ended, and you can roll from the critical injury table just for fun. But the damage alone did him in. But let's just see what exactly you did to him. Dismembered hand. Oh, there he dropped. Now he drops the chain.
Now he drops it, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, you fucked that guy up well. Took his
I
hand
think we
off.
might have lost Hollow.
I'm just
She's
like,
not showing on my camera.
Oh, did we lose her?
No,
No, she's there.
She's there.
Huh, it's just on mine then. That's
Hollow,
weird.
you can hear us, right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Can you hear Eric?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Eric, can you hear her?
I can hear her, I just can't see her.
Oh, okay.
Do
Did
want
you
me to
did
turn
you
your camera
did you
off
try
and on?
opening your eyes and looking
Yeah.
at her camera or no? I'm kidding.
get up and go to the other
You can
room.
try.
No,
yeah,
it's just the flash. It's the flash that's still bugging me, I guess.
Yeah, it's the flash.
Is it working now?
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
The
She
Discord just froze
reconnected.
on me.
Yeah, all good. Okay.
And then I guess you still have technically that second 19 you can use against the snake.
Exactly. Yeah, you can. We'll
Swung
take,
at that happy snake gun.
yeah, I'll allow
Yeah.
that to
Yeah, the snake's
transfer
right here.
because we kind of jumped the gun, did both the rolls, but man, you killed him on that first one, critically injuring him and everything. So I'll allow that second one to ride over to the drone snake. So give me the damage on that second one.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me do. Sorry. Yeah, give me the damage.
Damn, 14, not too bad.
Oh, nice.
But no
I'm like,
double
ew,
sixes.
snake.
You can describe how you put this drone snake out of commission.
I slit his head. I was like, "Ka-ching!" and it hit Coupler. It flew at Coupler. Hey, Coupler, catch!
The head comes
It's a
Cups.
snake.
These.
head comes clean off, flipping out somehow, flipping backwards up past Raven, out the front door, and hits Coupler.
You know I had to put this back together later, right?
She's
You can wear it as a necklace for now.
destroying all your new toys, right? All right, Hollow.
Okay, so now I'm going to move forward and cut them.
Get 'em.
Move action, and then I'm going to do my
right on top of
melee
him.
action.
Okay.
right on top of him.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a melee on that guy.
Remember, you got 2 melees too.
Oh, and that's
Get him
that's
out.
the guy, the front guy. That's who you're getting the one on Rio fucked up, right?
Yeah, he's pretty
Right.
hurt. at this
Yeah,
point,
that's
I
the
would
guy that's
assume.
really hurt. Yeah, go for it. Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
gonna do that roll.
You just got to beat a 10. Nice. All right, give me
Nice.
the damage.
Get him.
Yeah.
Oh, use your pop-up mode. Yeah, you can describe how you kill this guy.
I just come up, grab his head, and swoosh.
Gooey.
Nice. Again, blood sprays all over his fellow cultists behind him. Everyone keeps getting sprayed with each other. It's tactful.
Wonder why these guys don't like cyberware.
Yeah. But no, one of those guys, basically that's back there, he takes a swing at you with his baseball bat.
Oh, she still
Hollow.
has another melee too.
Oh yeah, you have a
It's
second
not
melee.
melee.
Yeah, you can attack one of these other guys too.
Before he gets you, get him.
Sorry, hold
Doesn't hit?
on. 19. No, you missed on that one.
Okay.
And that was your second, yeah. That guy takes a swing at you with his baseball bat.
Dodge him.
15. You got to give me your evade.
Evasion would be on their sheet.
Yeah, evasion. No, he
Ooh.
hits you.
At least it's a bat. At least it's a bat. A plain bat?
Yeah.
Nothing
A
added to it?
6. And don't forget half your SP rounded up.
So, -3?
What's your SP?
35.
No, that's your
not
HP.
Your SP, your armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me check.
My armor is,
Oh, you have 11.
11.
Yeah, so you're fine. No damage. That would take you to 6, and that's how much damage. None got through. So you're okay with that swing. He swings again. 18. You got to do evasion again.
Yeah,
So he hits you on that one.
Stealing my stuff,
That
cat.
one's 12 damage. So you take 6. So take 6 points away from your HP. And then mark your SP down to 10. Remember, anytime you take damage, you got to ablate the armor by 1. Yeah, the other guy that's next to him tries to shoot you with his crossbow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
These guys can crossbows and bows today.
Is your reflex
Going medieval.
Is your reflex 8 or higher? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure no.
It's 5.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, he's just gonna try to hit you with it. He's got to beat a 15 regular. Yeah, it's a hit. And this crossbow has biotoxin on it. You got to give me a resist torture and drugs and beat a 15.
Again? Oh.
If you don't beat it, then you got to take 3d6 damage.
Nope.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, not bad. 7.
Okay.
7 total damage.
I'm getting fucked
And that's
up.
direct to your HP. That's biotoxin. So whatever your HP is, just deduct 7.
Okay.
Yeah. But Coupler, over to you.
So I'm at 22.
Alright. I'm going to move towards the van.
Okay. Yeah, you can get right up from where you are. What's your move?
I can only go to 2 squares, so I can only move 2 at a time.
Right. Yeah, I forgot the flash. The flash grenade's still
so-
fucking you out. Yeah.
So I can only go 2 squares, so I don't know how close that is to the van.
Yeah, and I didn't even think. I think with Aelf, we didn't account for the movement part of the flash grenade, did we?
No. Since I ran the first round, the second round when I checked around the car, I didn't take a move action.
Yeah, but I think even that run shouldn't have been a full. Your full.
Should have been clumsy.
Well, it would have been less because of the flash grenade. You can only move so many. You know what I mean?
I thought it was you could move
I
whatever,
thought,
but if
you
you
could
moved,
move whatever you wanted, but if
and
you
then
did
you
more
can't
than
take a move
4,
action
you
your
can't
next round.
move the next.
And you didn't move on the next one. You just swiped at him, right? Or shot
Yeah.
at his feet. That's right. That's
Well, I
right.
figure I'm prone at the moment, so I'll have to get up anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know a martial art?
No, I don't have fucking
Oh,
martial
okay.
arts. I'm a singer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because if you did, you could beat a DV13
Singer and a
and
pop
just
band at that.
jump up with martial arts, not taking an action if you beat the DV13. But if you don't have
Just think
martial
of it as
arts,
a dance move.
you got to take
No,
an
but
action.
I can probably breakdance while I'm at it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Do it.
But
Use the
Coupler,
gunfire as a beat.
Yeah, you can at least move closer to the van. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'm moving closer to the van. I'm gonna try to come around it from the wide side,
Okay.
so hopefully I can see them before they see me.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, you're making your way that way.
And oh yeah, I'm gonna drop the bat and pull out my heavy pistol.
Okay, you do that. You pull that out. We're over to Aelf. Right before
it-
you're about to go,
yeah.
though, just so you know, that guy who was dancing his feet and stuff, you basically see him start like walking around the front of the van. Like he's,
Oh, good.
Like
That's where I wanted to go.
Like he's coming around in your direction.
Oh, nice. So this whole discussion about breakdancing got me thinking. Because, I mean, and it's up to you, Rob, because I was going to use a move action to get up. But would you allow the same equivalent as a martial arts if I use a dance check, like to breakdance my way up? Like to spin around on myself?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, we'll allow it. Let's try it. We can use the same thing. We'll try to do a DV13, just like martial arts. We'll do that for fun. That sounds fun.
Sure.
Give me your dance.
23.
Nice.
holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Dan,
I
what
have-
is your Dan? Oh, 8. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 6 in dance and 8 in
Yeah.
dance.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep.
I'm a rocker boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you easily flip around your way up and make that happen. That's funny.
And sort of looking at what he saw, I'm like, what?
I'll
Just
just
in amazement.
I'll just wink and blow Coupler a kiss, and I'll move around.
I
I'll move
thought
around.
being hit with a snake was the weirdest thing today.
I'll move around the car. I want to come face to face with the leader,
Yeah.
gun out, and I basically want to tell him, your guys are dying like flies. I suggest you pull back right now unless you want to follow them.
Okay. Yeah, give me unless you have another skill you want to suggest, we'll use Persuasion.
Yep, that was basically what I was going for.
Okay, cool. Is this more of a, an intimidating persuasion? Or
It would be intimidating.
Okay.
No. It's gun in his face.
Okay.
With a 20.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, the second you say that and have the gun, and he comes around, he comes around the van, and he's basically holding a shotgun. But when he comes around, you say that to him, and he just kind of stops in his tracks, looks past you, sees the dead bodies of his members. He sees another guy in the doorway fucking with Raven fighting.
Well, he's dead, isn't he? This guy?
Yeah, he's
The-
dead.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy who just died. Let me mark him. Sorry.
Yeah, he's the one with the chainsaw. We just
Well,
have to mark him off.
well, he sees Raven ending that guy's life since this is all happening.
Yeah.
But he's seeing all that go down, that guy just ending, and he kind of looks past, and he's just like holds up the shotgun, and he's like, maybe a little bit of a misunderstanding here, and he starts kind of backing up, making his way back from, behind the van.
Don't let him go.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed an attack because I used the skill, so
Yeah.
that's my turn.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, he's backing away. He's, like I said, he's intimidated. He's nervous. He's backing away, backwards towards the van. Onryo?
So I'm gonna go up here and try shooting the dude or whoever has the crossbow. Because one has a crossbow, and what's the other
this
one got?
guy. Here,
Bat.
this guy has the crossbow. This guy has a bat. I mean,
Okay, I'll shoot the guy with the crossbow.
they have other things too, but this is what they're wielding right now. This
That's
is
what they're wielding
yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
So I'll shoot the guy with the crossbow right now.
Okay, go for it. We're that distance. What are you looking at? A 15? You have your pistol.
That distance, I would
13.
assume it'd be a 13. Yeah,
Your pistol.
assuming they're not evading.
Yeah.
Could be only 4
And
meters.
then- that would be a miss.
Yeah.
That would be a hit.
Yeah, give me damage.
There you go.
So 7 damage, not too much.
Yeah, hits him. It doesn't seem to get through his armor. The thud kind of hits him with the bullet. He grunts out, but no blood spray, nothing like that. Doesn't seem like it did that much damage.
All right, and then I'm gonna drop my pistol in here and go up in this guy's grill because my pistol's out of bullets anyway. So
Okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I didn't tell Simon, Aelf. Usually, what we do is I have the players track their ammo. So like,
That's what I've been doing.
perfect. Yeah, anytime you shoot off an arrow, just make a mark, and this, you tell me
Yep.
when you got to reload or whatever. I let the players handle that shit.
Yep. Technically, I can retrieve all of my arrows after the fight, but I decided
Yeah.
that the one that's stuck in someone's skull is not going to be retrievable.
retrievable, yeah.
And real quick, just
Gooey.
anybody watching in the chat, I'm gonna take literally a 3-minute break. If anybody needs to just hit the bathroom, I just want to top off my water. And when I get back, we'll continue where we are, but we'll do another giveaway. So we'll do another prize. I also want to say what's up to Anino Gaming in the chat. I noticed he joined us, one of Simon WanderingDM's players from there, who also came over and played with us in a recent session at the meat market. I love seeing you join us. But yeah, everybody, we'll be back in like about 3 minutes, and we'll do another giveaway. So everyone will be able to hear us, but they won't be able to see us. So, all right, guys, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I have nowhere to go.
Same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Had to let my head breathe a little from that Santa hat.
Yeah, it's warm.
Your digital hat does not get warm though.
Nope.
All right. So on this next giveaway, maybe we'll do the Lion Banner Games map, and then we'll do the Cyberpunk RED book and Siren Escape towards the end, since we're getting there. Something like that.
Yeah.
Got my other hat on now too.
I like it.
This one's big.
You gotta tilt it a little bit so we can see his face.
Yeah. I need to. It's hard with my dreadlocks. Like they take up so much room. I can't get the hat down. I need to.
I had to get Bailey fresh water.
Yeah. Dreadlocks to the
I like
right.
his eyes on my little Santa hat eyes. His eyes are all jacked up.
I still like this Snapchat filter.
Oh, your eyes have changed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Time for murder. More murder.
Time for something. Alright, we ready?
Yep.
Guess we can let
Yes.
people see us again. Hey, we're back. I got a new hat on. Can you see him? This one's goofy.
I like it.
Look at this one. This hat is so tall. It's kind of tight. I had to put my dreads down to get it to fit. When I have them back, it's like giving me a headache. It's so tight. All right. So everybody tuning in, we're going to do another giveaway. We did the first prize giveaway, the Elderwood Academy case that went to Reservoir Panda. Let's do the map from Lion Banner Games. This map is from Lion Banner Games. It can be any one of his maps. He has a bunch of them on drive-through, and basically if you win this, you can pick out whatever map you want and you'll get that set. And you know, this is great for GMs and DMs, but even if you're not a game master, you might win this and give it to your game master to use in their next session, you know. But yeah, I can't access that whole name thing because if I move it, it's going to pull that window into our frame. So let's just keep doing the way we're doing. Everybody, if you want to just pick a number between 1 and 100 and just type that into the chat, and we'll see who wins this free map. Sometimes it takes a while for the chat to come through, but yeah, if you hear this, just pick a number between 1 and 100. Hey, numbers are coming in. I see a 50, a 42. I like Alex, the 42 with a 0. You're such a pothead, bruh. Bruh. Or my Tommy Chong be like, oh, hey, man. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, hi, man. Oh, wow. That's my Tom voice in my puppet show. We got this blue puppet in my cannabis-themed puppet show with Tommy Chong and Andy Dick. And I make the blue puppet mimic Tommy Chong. So in the episode, when Tommy Chong's like, oh, no, he's asleep, man, the puppet will be like, oh, yeah, man, he's asleep. And he just, like, backs him up just like him. It's a lot of fun.
Jeez.
It can get pretty crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, anybody in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 100, and we're gonna hit we're gonna roll the D100 here. See who's ever closest, and you'll win a free Lion Banner Games map. The map that you see right here is not Lion Banner Games. I was wrong when I said that. The map from Lion Banner Games was the one prior to this. But that's not the one you can win. You can win any one of his maps. If you win, you basically pick out a map. So let's do it. On Rio, you want to hit that 1D100?
Yep, we'll go ahead and do it. 3.
Nice.
Why didn't it come up for me? Oh, there it is. It always takes a
That's fair.
second for me. 3.
Looks like Renegade, maybe?
Renegade, nice. That's Rothen. I like Renegade. He's a good supporter, a good community guy. He supports us here at Cyberpunk Uncensored. I know he also supports WanderingDM. Great dude in the community.
He's been there since day one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of my monthly one shot with Tarabella Pondsmith and Jack and Steve from Sirenscape. It's a good time. That's awesome, man. You won the map, and I know you also said you've been doing some GMing recently too. So that's really cool. Now you'll be able to pick out one of the Lion Banner Games maps. Check them out on drive-through, and just let me know which one you want, and I'll hook you up with that. That's great. All right, cool. Let's get back into the game. And just anybody listening and watching, we're going to do the final giveaway when this session wraps here in just a moment. Or could take a long time, could be in a moment. Who knows if y'all are going to die real quick or not. But when we get to that point, then we'll give away the Cyberpunk RED core rulebook and the subscription to Sirenscape. All right,
Is that just a thirsty puppy?
Yeah, I hear a thirsty puppy.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah.
Joe drinking.
Oh,
I gotta let them out. So you're gonna see my butt in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, where did we leave off here? I think we were over on Raven, or...
Leader had backed off from the fight.
I think it was on Rio then, wasn't it?
I think I just went, I shot, and then I pulled
Oh, that's
out
right, that's right. He intimidated you, shot, so it is
pistol,
Raven.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm lined up with the hallway pretty much because I'm in the doorway with that hallway, so I can see what's going on with all of them.
Yeah, where you're at, you can see out the front door. You see Coupler trying to creep around behind the van off to the side. You see Aelf, just confronted that leader-looking guy who's kind of like backing off, looks intimidated, backing back around the van. You can see behind you, straight down the hallway, that dude who just got killed, and on Rio and Hollow back there fighting with that group of people.
Can I use my shotgun from that point?
No. No. If you were to do that, they would all,
I'll hit one of them.
If she's using slugs, she could. But I don't know what she has that thing loaded with, and also that's a long shot for a shotgun too.
Yeah.
You have to move closer.
I think you do have slugs in it actually, because I think.
I was thinking of my rifle. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, and just so you do know, I think Raven, when we talked about your shotgun, it was always slugs unless you said shells, right?
Right.
I think we did say that at one point. But regardless, you meant rifle?
Yeah, I meant to say rifle.
All right, what's the distance on that? I didn't check it.
I just saw it up. Somebody had it up.
18.
About 18. Yeah, so 15. You got to beat a 15, and you got a +1 on that. So you got to beat a 14.
Yeah, and I have my scope, so that's a +1 too.
All of your mods are in your skills already. I think we added them in, except unless you do an aimed shot. But anyways, you can do a regular shot here.
Yeah, I was gonna because it says on my my tele-op is telescope +1 aim. If I aim it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do an aim shot to
but
the
when
guy.
you do aim, don't forget that's a -8.
Oh, okay.
So
all right, I'm gonna
Only
shoot
-7. Actually 6.
right. Well,
With all our bonuses right now.
yeah, exactly.
just for shits and giggles, let's do an aim for the guy's head with the arrow.
All right.
With the thing.
So you're looking at a 23. You're looking. You basically got to hit 21 or higher, right?
Yeah, and I'll hit put a 1 for luck.
Okay.
Did it go anywhere?
It
Oh
did.
no.
No, you missed. Yeah, you shoot that off. It whizzes right past the guy's head.
Damn it.
Not doing anything. Hollow?
Okay, so I'm gonna try melee again. Because I did not enjoy that, so I'm gonna share the page.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, if
No,
you roll a
that didn't
12,
hit.
you just gotta roll an evade.
Yeah, and a crit success. Yeah, he dodges that first one.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have 2.
Yep.
Forgot that for a second.
Second swing.
Yeah, next one's got to be a 20.
Wow.
Maybe a 0, I swear.
No,
No,
better,
you
but still
missed,
not.
Yeah. Couple swings. Couple
Hard to
swings.
beat a 20.
Yeah, a couple misses. Couple swings.
You don't have to crit.
You got luck. Use that next time if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I tried to use luck in mine.
But no, that guy, he takes a swing at you with the baseball bat, the one guy.
Okay.
Dodge it.
16. Can't get over how tall this hat is. It's intense. It's fucking intense.
You got a 16.
Nice.
Yeah, this when you bend over, like
It goes to
sometimes I
defender. Yeah, you dodge that. He takes another swing. Evade again. Got to beat a 15.
gotta beat a 15.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he hits you with that.
Ow.
Yeah, how much damage?
10 damage.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I swear to God, I have 12.
Oh my god.
I'm going to die
Well,
this
Hollow-
episode.
Hollow-
So you don't take the full 10
Well.
though. Remember, you have
Yeah. You have
some
armor.
You have 5 armor, so it'd be only 5 damage.
Okay,
10
that's
SP.
better.
You're still pretty much
5.
pretty bad, are you?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty mangled, and I have the toxin in me, so like.
That doesn't keep doing it, but yeah.
Unreal, help her out. You're next door.
I'm trying to.
It's what happens when a med tech runs up on 3.
Uh-huh.
It's like, hold on, I got this. Hold my hold my medical textbook. Come on, this. But
Especially
yeah,
if you don't have high evasion.
yeah, but he does that. The other guy takes a shot at you. I believe that was the guy with the pistol, right? Let me just double check.
They're all
Or no, he has a
shooting her?
crossbow.
They're all going after Hollow?
No, that one shoots it on Rio, since he's right next to that guy. Thanks for
You should've
reminding
stayed
me.
quiet.
On Rio, you can
I was
thank.
gonna say, because it's like, come on, part of it was like supposed to be like me getting in their grill, so I don't want to have her take all the
Yeah,
shots.
yeah. Raven reminded me of that. That you ran up on him.
So evasion.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you have an
assuming?
8 or higher?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, evasion.
I'm talking shit to Unreal. Get him! Get him!
18. You gotta beat.
No,
Nope.
you still hit me.
Yeah, he hit you. DV, you gotta beat resist torture and drugs.
No, I definitely don't. So
Yeah,
I'll take
DV
damage.
15.
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
What's the damage?
Ooh.
9,
Alrighty.
and that's direct because it's the biotoxin.
Yep.
Yeah. But he does that. Raven, thank you for reminding me to fuck up on Rio for a second. No, but you're right. You did. You got right up in his grill, and you know he shot at you.
Is it my turn?
Coupler.
That was Coupler.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Gonna make 2 more movements. And am I in line of sight of the leader yet?
No, you're not. He's on the other side. You're going, you know, in your direction. You're kind of around the back of the van. Aelf is going around the front, confronting the guy, and he's backing up from him in the front of the van, going back to the other side. You know what I mean? So if you're looking at the map, the van's kind of parked like this. The front is down towards the bottom of your screen, where Aelf is confronting that guy. He's going behind the van. You were going this way, correct?
Yeah.
Around the side of it, yeah. You don't see him. But you are making your way.
so
We can say at this point, with that little amount of movement, you've at least made it to the back of the van. There's a couple, you know, open doors in the back of the extended van. Another turn, you'll be able to make your way around to the back side of the van, maybe see the leader.
Okay.
Okay. Aelf, I hear another dog drinking in the background.
That's Joe again.
I assure people watching the stream that is not a sirenscape effect. It is a real dog drinking.
Well, now I can move, so that's awesome. I will move around the car, around the van, pistol in hand, and
Yeah, you see the guy there. He's backing up. He's still, you know, he's intimidated.
I said call them off.
He's like, all right, okay. And then,
I shoot him in the chest.
oh, okay. Yeah, you say call him
Not
off.
once as a warning. It's a warning shot to the chest.
One hell of a warning. Let's do it. What are you using?
My handgun, because I dropped the bow earlier.
Okay,
so.
yeah, just a 13. Or no, wait, this guy can evade. Sorry.
Oh, you little. 20.
Yeah, it's a hit. Give me the damage. He's
9.
not dodging shit. Yeah, a little bit of blood spray. You can do another round if you want, or you can leave it on that. It didn't do a lot of damage, but it definitely got your point across.
Can I hold my other shot?
Yeah, you can hold the action.
Okay, I'll hold the action to see what he does next. And if he doesn't call back his zealots, or whatever you want to call them, cultists, he gets another warning shot to the chest. I mean...
Yeah, that first one, he's already intimidated. The shot hits him. He just drops his shotgun. He's like, all right. And he swings around back, and you see he has some type of bullhorn, old school style. And he's just like, just call it stops, everyone. It's fine, back off, we're done. And he's like, it's good. And he puts up his hands towards you as he continues to kind of back away and make his way on the other side of the van.
I'll just say coupler, other side of the van.
Yeah, and when all this goes down on Rio, you notice that the two guys in the back, they kind of like listen off, like they kind of heard that guy calling out. You heard the guy calling out, and you can see this guy in the bottom looks especially scared and worried about it, and starts just kind of running off. I can't move it because of the initiative. Back towards the van, like he's definitely retreating and listening to the leader guy or whatever. The other guy with the baseball bat, he's still kind of standing there holding the bat, and he's just like, like looking past you, like listening to the leader and looking back at you, like, still engaging in combat, but kind of confused should he stop or not. That's what's going on back there. But ultimately, you say all that. You're still holding that second shot, Aelf? Since he complied?
Yeah, he complied, so I'm not gonna fire.
Okay, cool. On Rio, it's over to you.
I mean, if this guy's gonna stand there, I'm gonna swing my katana and at him. So.
Yeah, he's definitely staying there, like, confused if that the guy told them all to retreat and stop. He's in that moment of thought, So you can totally take a swing.
So 18.
Yep, it's a hit. Give me damage.
8. I assume he's still up, probably.
Yeah, he's still up. He's still standing there. That's the guy that you hit earlier, or no? You hit the other guy. That's right.
I hit the crossbow guy earlier.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's still standing. He definitely took some damage on that. Did you want to do another swing?
Yeah, I'll do another one. So 15.
15 again, or no, you got 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, second one misses. He's able to kind of dodge that one. He's kind of snapped out of his little moment of what the fuck, we're stopping, we're retreating, and that first swing damaged him. Second one, he's back with you in combat, dodged it. He's back at that moment. Raven, over to you. Or did you have a movement you want to do, or you're still?
I'll still. If this guy is running off, I yell to Hollow to be like, time to go away from these guys, and so I'm gonna move basically back into here.
Walk away. If you walk away, no one will be harmed.
And then it would be Raven.
Yeah, you can do that. Raven, over to you.
Is that guy still standing there, or did he run off too now after he hit him with the katana?
I mean, that guy's still there.
Oh no, he's still there.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna shoot him with my. I still have my rifle in my hand. No aim shot. I'm just gonna shoot him with my rifle.
Okay. That was 14 meters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 or higher.
18 meters.
18 meters.
Okay,
yeah.
still 15 or higher. Same thing. And you get that +1 because your combat sense.
So 17.
Nice. Damage? Nice.
I got my bearings back. I was like, motherfucker!
Stop trying to be fancy.
Yeah, that guy
Just
is
went for better
barely
mass.
he's barely hanging on to life. You can tell that really fucked him up.
I'm like, Hollow, take him down, bitch. Get him.
Hollow, over to you. You see that that rifle round whiz past you and take a big chunk of this guy's body out. He's barely hanging on, but he's there. He's alive.
Poke him.
Run or
Melee.
be dissected.
What do you want to do?
Okay. I guess intimidation, like, for a sec. Like,
That's
run
persuasion.
or get a... Persuasion? It's like, run or I'll kill you myself.
Okay.
You got the keys? Ask him if he has the keys to the van.
We have attack. We don't need keys. No.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Did that work?
Did you give me persuasion? Oh yeah, he's not. It's funny. I got a 13. And it's got to go to the defender. We already had that discussion. But yeah, you say that, and he's like, yo, fuck you.
Okay, fuck
You know, he's in the middle of battle. Well, that was your action though. You know, trying
sorry.
to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, he takes a swing at you.
Wrong world for niceness.
Right?
Yeah, this guy's
Is
barely.
he so hurt that he takes a negative?
Oh yeah,
or-
no, he's taking a negative right now. He's at that type of wound state. He's getting that negative.
He's just really cocky.
Like I said,
He
he's
doesn't want
barely
to-
hanging on. Hollow probably could have just like.
That's what I said. You're just... Put him down.
Shit. You don't have reflex 8 or higher, do you? Or wait, no, this is melee. You
It's
have
a
to
melee,
do your
so it doesn't
evasion.
matter, yeah.
Give me your evasion.
She did 15.
She did. 15.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a hit.
Oh, shit, I should have just killed him.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Raven's like,
Don't know why you think niceness matters to
7.
to crazy cultist.
Well, she was trying to intimidate him and just make him run away, but maybe you forgot he was barely hanging on to life.
So that'd be what, 3 damage?
Friendship is magic, apparently.
Yeah, whatever your SP is, you gotta, take it in half, round it up.
Your SP should be 9 now, so
Yep.
4 was it?
Mhm.
No, 5.
Just-
It'd be 5.
Wait, what?
So-
Okay, now I'm at 12. I really...
Why would it be 5 damage?
He takes another
Well,
swing.
it was 9 half.
No, I
You
thought
guys
it
made
did
that
7
one?
damage.
Oh, so only 7 damage? So it was only 2 then. Yeah.
He takes another swing, and you've got to beat a 12. With your
Yeah, but
evasion.
he got a 7 damage last time, Rob, right?
Yeah, I shouldn't have forgotten that I was dying.
What? Wait, did I miss something? What?
I shouldn't have forgotten that I was dying.
Oh, yeah.
She rolled a 13.
Okay, yeah, you evaded it. Sorry. I got confused because Onryo threw me off with the dying statement. I was referring to the guy that was dying hollow. Like, he was hanging
Yeah,
on by a thread, yeah. And he gets
yeah,
a
I
negative
just
because he's in
low
that
life.
mortal state. You know, he's in that severely wounded state or whatever. But you evade that. He takes a second swing. That was good enough. You just had to beat a 12. So, yeah, you evade the second baseball swing. That guy... you see him run over and hop into the van and start driving off. It was running. It was just sitting there.
This guy?
Yeah.
The other guy with the...
Yep. This guy.
The one in the back.
Yeah, I just deleted him off the map because he's in the van, pulling out, starting to drive off. But, Coupler, over to you.
I'm going to move closer to see where the leader is.
Yeah, you can go around the van now. You see him standing there, slightly bleeding from his wounds. Aelf kind of standing in front of him, just, handful of feet away. He's still kind of backing up. He's got his hands up. He already dropped his shotgun. He's got like a bullhorn in his hand. He's just kind of backing up, and you see him kind of like glancing over to the door of the van. Just kind of taking a couple glances at the door of the van. He didn't notice that you're standing behind him. You kind of came around the back of the van, and all his attention is on Aelf and kind of glancing at the van. That's what you see.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him in the back.
Well, damn. All right, go for it. He's not able to evade. He doesn't even see you, so this is just going to be straight DV. He's like right there. So what are you using?
Handgun. So I'm
Yeah,
using
13.
a heavy pistol.
13.
Heavy pistol. So
Yeah.
-2, so 14.
Nice, got it. Give me the damage.
11, not too bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, you can do a second shot at him if you want. You see some blood spray out from his back. Definitely did some damage to him.
Second shot.
I was gonna
Nice.
Coupler, don't kill him.
What was that?
I was gonna say Coupler, don't kill him. But
Hey,
I
you
mean, I
can
don't
go,
have
not
time-
me.
I don't have time to talk while you're shooting at him, so.
All right, give me the
More
damage.
shooting, less talking.
Give me the damage.
With the
Nice.
crit.
It's a crit. Let's go.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Let me do the math here real quick, because that's +5, so that's 21. That's the 5. Yeah, roll the crit injury for fun, but you're going to tell me how you killed him anyways.
Foreign object.
Okay. Yeah, a little
Jeez.
bone shatter, maybe a sliver of bone shot into a nearby organ, but he was dead before he even hit the ground anyways with your shot. You can describe it.
So after I shoot him in the back the first time and he sort of starts to drop, I'm just going to shoot him again in the back of the head, covering what's left, pretty much putting his face on Aelf, what's left of it.
Aelf is,
One of the reasons why I didn't want you to do that.
Aelf has face all over him.
Fuck,
Literally
man, do you know
face
how
off.
expensive showers are?
Yeah. Next time, work with better fixers.
And Elf, it's over to you. It's your turn.
I'll just reply to Coupler during my turn. Well, if you pay me, I might be able to afford a better one.
Yeah, we're going to have to have a discussion about that still.
Is everybody dead?
No,
No, I was just letting Elf and Coupler have their little conversation for a second.
It's the guy on the side of the bar. Well, yeah, the side of the club.
This guy.
Yeah,
This one?
that guy at the bottom. Is he still there?
You don't know from where you're at,
I'll just go take a peek.
but you do know that somebody broke that window and threw in that snake drone earlier.
So I think I'll just use the rest, like my whole turn, to run, if I can, up to here. Like corner of the building.
Yeah, you can do that. You do that, and you see this guy basically hiding behind a bunch of rubble that's over there. This was the guy that kind of ran away from the suppressive fire earlier. Then when people were getting killed, he ran back just to throw the drone in for whoever's controlling it. And now he's just been kind of cowardly hiding back there. You see him behind some shit. Onryo?
Well, my turn is done for now, so.
Yeah, Onryo?
I'm gonna drop my katana right here and pull out the rarely used medium pistol that I have.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Little
fancy.
tiny gun.
They make
But-
they make pistols in tinier and smaller than heavy?
He holds it like
They
It's
that.
just
do.
lighter caliber, so it's like a 9mm.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna walk up to here and basically like shoot at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. It would just be a 13, right? Yeah, 13.
So
Nice.
16.
Give me damage.
I'm just gonna roll both of them. Okay, so
Okay.
15.
Finish him.
Yeah, great.
So 7 and a 4.
11. Yeah, that was the guy with the critical, wasn't it? The wound. I got these two guys mixed up. Was that the guy that was wounded with the negative?
Yeah.
I believe
With
so.
the baseball bat? Or was that the
Yeah,
first guy?
guy.
This guy.
Honestly,
it's so close. I'll say you can describe how you ended that guy's life, because I'm not sure if that was the guy that I put in that wound state. I might have gotten
Yeah,
confused.
he should be the wounded one.
I
'cause
thought so,
Hollow
yeah.
was the one.
Exactly.
Him and Hollow were like half dead beating on each other.
That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. So you can
Yeah.
describe how you ended him. I'm not wrong then. Yeah, describe how you ended that guy's
I'm
life.
just gonna shoot him just 2 shots into the chest, like just he keels over and be like, "Fuck off!" Like, I
Direct
hate these cultist dickweeds.
2 shots directly to the nipples.
Yeah, each nipple just gone.
And if he has them pierced like me, that would be hell. Just split them up.
Stupid gonk. And then I'll basically start. Let me mark off the bullets for this gun. Yeah. And then I'll just start picking up now that we've kind of taken everything. Start picking up my heavy pistol and then go back pick up my katana.
Yeah, and when you end that guy's life and start gathering, you see that van that was in the back, the guy that hopped in just hauling ass, actually hits a couple other wrecked vehicles and things on his way tearing down the street, obviously in full-on retreat mode. But yeah, you work your way back in, you pick up all your shit. Raven, over to you.
I'm like yelling at everybody. Is anybody else for me to shoot and kill? Because I'm still on a hot streak. Because I don't see anybody in here.
Sorry, I'll just whisper on the comms. There's a little coward over here.
You said there's a window right here that he threw it in from?
Yeah, there's a window right behind the bar, like right here. He basically
Broken
threw it
window.
in and then hid behind a bunch of shit right next to it.
Can I go through that window?
What's your move?
6.
Yeah, you would end up right next to him, but you would have to do an athletics check. Super simple, you're just jumping through a fucking window, but I just want to make sure you don't fall down and fail at it.
Okay.
It's just going to be like a 13.
Alright.
Let me just double check that DV. I don't know if I grabbed that.
Athletics, and I'll put 2 luck on it. Just
Where-
for shits and giggles.
Yeah, so you can look cool doing it.
Well, 'cause my athletics is only, it's kind of like low. Alright.
Yeah, I don't see my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll just say 13.
Hey, you hit the
So
13.
the luck worked out.
Oh yeah,
and
luck
I put
saved
2
the
luck
day
on
on you. There's another one of those situations Rio always has where you drop in luck and it literally puts you just over that mark and you successfully break through that window and land on your feet back there. I'm going to move this dead body so you can get to your token. I'll put you out here.
I'm like, what's up, bitch?
There you go. Yeah, he's obviously shocked when you break through. You see he's kind of behind some rubble, and when that shit happens, he's like, oh, and it's just like deer in the headlights look, and he's just kind of shocked. But yeah, Hollow.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some paramedic on myself, or
Well,
wait,
Don't forget you have that speed
You
heal.
have that speed heal. I would use that.
Yeah, you made
Yeah.
a speed hill.
yeah, I think I'm gonna use that speed heal. I'm just trying to find it on my chart.
Yeah, you can do that, and I believe that gives you what, your body +2 or something like that, right? Or what is it? I don't have it in front
Equal to their
Gotta
body
find that
and
real
will.
Oh, and will. Okay, so it's not a bonus mod. It's your body plus your will. That's awesome. That's better than I thought.
Yeah.
So you'll
Pretty useful.
basically get 6 plus 4. So you get 10. You get 10 of your HP back from that. That's badass.
Alright. Yay!
All right, cool. You do that, Coupler.
I'm gonna call out over the radio. Is everyone still alive?
I'm ouchie.
Ish.
Yep.
Hurt, but we're still alive.
I'm gonna ask, why are you ouching?
They shot me with a toxic arrow.
Again.
I don't. Do I have to make ring mail just for you?
You
It's only
know
been
what?
a few
Yes.
centuries since that last been made. Remember, when you have to shoot, shoot. Don't talk.
Yeah. Well, I
Alright, I'm
thought
gonna-
we were gonna do a truce, and then you killed the boss, so
Whatever.
truce
Yeah,
off.
I shot. All right, I'm gonna try to fix. I'm gonna check out the van I'm gonna check the body to see if he has the keys, so I don't have to break my console of my new van.
Yeah, and I just want to remind Hollow that, yeah, Coupler's a tech, but sometimes he acts like a solo. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who hasn't been shot this game so far, so I'm okay with this
Yeah.
match.
Fine,
I
man.
haven't shot either.
That's
I'm
rare.
eating that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you search his body. There's no keys on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look through the gooey ones.
Yeah, there's actually not much on him at all. He's wearing kind of like a big robe, and other than the shit he was holding, like the bullhorn, he doesn't have much.
I'm not a scavenger and looking for every like Raven. I'll let her pick the bodies. I just want the car keys. But other than that, I'm gonna go back towards the other corpses and see if they have keys.
Okay, yeah, you make your
Or
way.
actually, I'm gonna check to see if the van, if they leave the keys running in the van, like the other one apparently.
No, this one's not running. But did you want to try any of the other doors or anything?
No, I'd rather have the keys before I start trying to poke around in the van,
Okay.
and preferably Raven because she's good at finding secret things.
Okay.
So,
you'll
if
make
there's a
your
bomb-
make your way back towards the front door bodies and search them. Then is that your plan?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You're making your way towards that, and gonna start searching their bodies on your next turn. Elf, over to you.
Raven, how badly have you beaten that guy?
I just spooked him now. I just jumped on him. I just went through the window.
Okay, so he's not like grappled by you or anything?
Not yet.
Like, you're not holding him. Okay. So I'll walk up next to Raven, pistol at the ready, and I'll just look at the guy and ask him very politely, "Where the fuck is Chang?"
Okay. Yeah, give me your persuasion.
I think I yelled a little too loud. My girlfriend's asleep.
This
She
is
wakes
behind it.
up.
It's
She's
okay.
like, I don't even know Chang. Why are you so angry?
22.
She's like, what did I do? It's almost Christmas. Damn it, Simon. She starts crying.
Oh, jeez.
God, I'm going on a weird tangent. I don't know.
I know, damn.
We've been playing too long. I'm getting weird. We gotta wrap this soon. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Yeah, totally intimidate this guy. He's on a -2. He's in a state of fear and confusion. But
I got a 22.
yeah, you say all that, and he just kind of like looks up at you, and he's just kind of shaking. He's like, I don't know where he is.
Let me give you shit, that joke doesn't work.
Not until you try it.
Let me give you a lead, and then I'll give him lead.
Nice, that works.
I'll fire once a warning shot.
That's a
Let you
that's a
first.
thinking man's joke right there, sir.
Yeah.
That's a thinking man's joke.
I rolled
I
a
just
1.
look at him and go, okay.
He wildly missed
Yeah,
the warning shot.
So I intimidate him. I take my gun and I think I shoot like right next to my own foot.
yeah.
I'm a little too
It's
a little
weird.
too prime.
You intimidate the shit out of him. You even say some witty fucking line, and then you just wildly shoot in the wrong direction. Like it's a little weird. But you do have a rate of fire too, don't you? Isn't it your regular handgun?
Yeah, I think I'll just quickly look at Raven, see if she saw that. I'm gonna fire again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
7.
All right. Yeah. Give me the
That's
damage.
what I meant.
Nice.
11.
Not bad.
Yeah, and you can tell this guy actually doesn't have as much armor as the other guys, whereas the others kind of had that armor jack look. This guy's on some leather scrap look, but yeah, that does quite a bit of pain to him. He kind of like screams out, coughs up a little bit of blood, maybe some internal damage there. On Rio?
I'm going to kind of collect all my stuff, put it, all away, and reload my heavy pistol.
Okay. You do
And
that.
then I'm gonna start walking out to like this, effectively this crate-ish.
Okay, so you'll go out and around the bar or whatever, over to that crate,
Yeah.
or over the bar, doesn't matter. All right, cool. Yeah, you can do that. You make your way over there. You're reloading. Raven, over to you. This dude just took a shot from Elf. He still looks terrified. You're standing right next to him. What are you doing?
Just gonna hit him with my melee weapon. And as I'm hitting him with it, I'm just gonna ask him, who controlled the snake?
Yeah, give me the damage. Yeah, you take a big chunk of flesh out of this guy. Blood's kind of gushing out. He's cringing and holding his wound. He's just like, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I'm just working. It's not me. He's just terrified.
Finish him.
Hollow. You have a second melee attack, Raven. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, let me just hit him with my
If
other
you
one.
want to.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, he's terrified but works with shit. So
I like how
that's what happened.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, let Raven do her like second melee real quick.
Okay.
Did it go? It's kind of slow, my computer right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah, it's a hit. Give me the damage. I crit successed on that evasion too, but
Well,
still nailed it. Oh wow. Yeah, you can tell me how you ended this guy's life.
Oh yay! I look at the elf and I was like, well, nice and working with you. And as I just slid up from the bottom from his belly button and go up to his throat and then pull it out.
I like to how every time Elf tries to be tactful and like get information out of somebody or interrogate or whatever, Coupler or Raven, someone's just like, yeah, that's cool and all, but we're just gonna kill this motherfucker real quick.
My empathy is like, I don't give a shit.
That's true.
All I have is I ask a question, I get sprayed with blood.
Yeah.
That's my
Pretty
life
much.
now.
Oh yeah, and it reminds me. I see a Nino is still in the chat. It reminds me of when a Nino came and
God.
played with the team at the meat market, and he's like trying to be all stealthy, creeping around inside, climbing roofs and shit. And Raven's just like, "Hey, what are you doing in there?" And everyone just starts shooting, and everyone goes in guns blazing. And like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. He's like, "Nobody has silencers?" I was like, "Nope."
No. That's what we say, you're coming hot.
You came in real hot. But yeah, that's where
Who are
you're
we
at.
hiding from?
Yeah, no, it seems like right now everyone is dead. So we can remove initiative if you guys want to have some conversation now or whatever you guys are doing. Let me know.
Yeah, Raven's gonna go back inside and start pickpocketing everybody. So that's what she's gonna be doing, collecting all the weapons.
What's
I called dibs
Raven,
on
Raven, can you wait until we get the stuff in the truck before you start looting bodies? Stay with the van so no one tries to steal it, preferably. Since
Fine.
you are
This
the most
time.
dangerous one here and intimidating.
Fine.
Loot the corpses after we load the truck.
Oh, you don't want me to use my muscles then to load the truck? You guys can do it? Cool.
As long as you got the rifle out and ready and giving us cover, yes. Don't lift any boxes at the moment.
Okay, fine.
And what's on Rio doing? And how?
So I'm gonna go in here and jack in real quick, and then since the password I can just bypass, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to the control node and try to basically turn off all the cameras.
Okay.
So 10. I
Yeah.
don't remember what the control node was.
It was an 8.
8. Okay, so then I'm basically gonna turn off all the cameras, and then I'm gonna take the file that's grabbing that, grab the current copy, and then delete the file. So basically, no more
Okay.
camera
Yeah, you can
stuff
do that.
until we're gone.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then
No, we
I
can-
yell out to Hollow and be like, "Grab that girl in the back and let's get the hell out of here with this shit."
Oh shit, CC.
Yeah, we sort of left her there.
Elf's fan. He
Uh,
forgot about her.
I'll rush
I
back.
wish you could-
2 weeks
I,
later.
I remembered.
2 weeks later, Elf gets a text to his agent. Can I come out? Are you guys done? Fucking
There's only
starving.
so much food here.
I'm
I
starving.
would, if that's the case, I'll leave her on read for about an hour, and then I'll just text new phone who this.
Wow.
That's funny.
And you have fans.
I like that. Assholes get the girls, apparently. Nice guys finish last, man.
But no, I'll go get CC.
Yeah.
And make sure she's okay, because honestly, someone could have. Well, there are no windows, but what if?
Yeah,
you
she
guys
should be okay in that room.
successfully held them off from getting all the way in, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go get CC. She's pretty terrified, but excited as hell to see that you're alive and everyone's alive and everyone's safe. And she got out and she's just thanking the hell out of you. And she tells you, fuck Chang, I'm never working for him again. I'm quitting this fucking job. And she gives you her current number and just tells you, anytime you ever need any help, she's still a big fan.
Yeah, this chain
Oh.
seems to have sold you guys out and us.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to make a house call. I'm not a doctor. That doesn't work.
Yeah, and Raven's watching the van. She's out by the van right now. Coupler, what are you doing? You're back inside. You checked the bodies, right? That's what you were doing?
Yeah, I'm checking the bodies for card keys for the van.
Yeah, you find keys on one of those thug guys by the front door. Looks like keys to the van.
All right, I'm gonna go open the van with Raven and have her hopefully use her really good ability at finding stuff in case they left any surprises for us in the van.
Yeah, you open up.
That way we can make sure the van is safe.
Yeah, you open up the van, and it's basically, a big extended internal van. There's, equipment and electronics and things inside. Without going through everything specifically or really taking a look, that's what you see in general. But in the back, there's a guy kind of like, almost fetal position. Looks kind of scared. Doesn't look like he's part of the Inquisitors or whatever. He's definitely a net runner. He has virtuality goggles, and he just looks scared. He's just basically in the back of the van, and when you open it, he looks right at you, and he's like, "I'm not with them. I'm not with them."
Okay, then you're not my problem. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, yeah, he just basically just scoots by you and kind of like goes running off down the street.
Oh, yeah, I have Raven check the van, make sure there's no surprises, and then I'm going to start loading it up while she gives us Overwatch and nice protective cover.
And yeah, I'll help Coupler start moving these big old crates.
Yeah, you can pretty much
Probably leave Hollow laying on the pool table as she sort of just heals
yeah,
and hates life at the moment.
yeah.
Do you want me to do an object?
Yeah, you can start, you're starting to move the crates into the back of the van. Raven, you can give me a reveal conceal. Yeah, nothing crazy in the van that you're noticing with that roll. So whether there's something there or not, you're definitely not noticing any hidden things. With perception, you can tell that this van used to be some type of surveillance van. It looks like it has, some type of monitor that goes to something else. Without fully getting into it as a tech or netrunner or such, or really diving in, you can't tell much else. But you can tell that it was or is some type of surveillance van with that roll. And on Rio, you guys are moving the crates into the van. They'll definitely fit. It's an extended back van. The back does have equipment and stuff along the sides, but you can stack them down the center. While you guys are loading and doing all this, Aelf, what are you doing or something? They're taking your cargo.
I'll just go lean against the van. So where's my money?
Yeah, we gotta pay him. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay
You
him
have
and
the
say,
money, theoretically.
Yeah, you have that case that Source gave you to give Aelf.
yeah. So I'm gonna hand over the case to Aelf. So here's your payment. I would definitely recommend you keep your head down because Rockland is probably trying to track this stuff down, and they're gonna be hunting for whoever finds it. So we're gonna lay low, and you probably want to do the same.
Oh, definitely. Anyway, guess I have to buy a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the least of your problems.
I'm gonna eat something tonight. And he looks really happy at that thought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask him. So do you have any memories or anything? Do you really care about this bar at all?
Oh no, you can burn it to the ground.
Good, that's my plan.
We like fire.
Yes. You get to have all the Molotovs tonight, Raven.
Can you guys make sure there's no fucking dogs in this place before you set it on fire, please?
Yeah.
No cats,
puppy.
no dogs,
Please.
no animals.
Check for pets, please.
I'm gonna make sure my
that would be
fan is
worse.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that would be the funny part is we forget the CC or whatever.
The whole thing is burning, and just Aelf goes like, shit.
Yeah, like Anino says
You got fired with CC.
back on
Probably
back on Simon's clothing wardrobe. He says finding elf-sized clothing must be tough.
Look, he wears a man-sized medium. Right?
Question for Elf is: so what's exactly upstairs in this building before I set it on? Before I have Raven set it on fire?
Chang's office.
Does he
We
have
should
any
go
pets?
Well,
should
that
rob
reminds
him
me.
first.
We should just rob the place blind first.
Yeah, we should go up and look.
Yeah, I mean,
We
is
should
there
look.
any like? I was gonna ask, since I'm kind of by the bar, is there like a cashier?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the term.
Oh, there's a
but-
cash register.
box?
Cash
box,
register.
Yeah.
Thank
Cash
you.
box.
Yeah,
Vault,
there's a register.
safe.
Coupler could try to break that open with a tech roll, you know. It's
Yeah.
basic lock tech, not
Oh
electric.
shit! Is there still booze?
And yeah, there's liquor and booze you guys could take from the back if you wanted and toss that into the van.
I said we're taking everything that's not
Um,
nailed down.
Yeah, you're able to get that.
And
cash.
doesn't need to set the place on fire.
Yeah, you get the cash register open. There's only 55 eddies in there. Looks like it was fairly empty,
Because looting.
but at least you got 55 eddies out of it.
Oh, you know what? While everyone's looting, I'm just gonna take a peek at the box I was given.
Yeah. Yeah, you open it, it explodes, and you die. No, I'm kidding.
I was afraid that could have happened.
Game over. Later,
Yay,
guys.
the source.
No, yeah,
It's
you
a
open
tactical nuke.
it.
My first paycheck.
Yeah. My very first paycheck. No, you open it. It's the 5,000 eddies that you were guaranteed by Source. You did agree to give, I think it was like 1,000 of them or 2,000 of them to Chang for the safety use of his place, but obviously that went out the fucking door.
Yes.
I think maybe he had other plans, maybe sold it out to Inquisitors, maybe got a bigger paycheck or something, but that was foiled. So now
fuck.
all 5,000 is yours.
Before we burn the place down, on Rio, can you search the net, do your net runner thing to see if Chang took some insurance on this place?
I mean, I can ask my agent to see if I can maybe find some info that way. I don't, the
Wait,
system
you can
in
ask agents?
yeah.
I have
Smart series.
computers.
You know, well, your agent's kind of a semi AI. I mean, think Siri, but like actually good. And this is
Yeah,
coming
no, I
from
meant
somebody who's an
in-game.
Apple fan.
No, out of game, Simon knows. In game, Aelf doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Has no idea how computers work. I see.
Well, he knows a bit, but like he's fairly certain that you can only get like the news.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll see if I can use like my agent to, find if there's any like recent like insurance. I don't know if I can use like a library search or.
No one's insuring this place in the combat zone.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that, but
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Elf, too. He probably doesn't want to call the Fogarties.
What? Why would I call them?
Exactly. Don't worry about it then. Take your money and go somewhere else far, far away. My best advice for you.
And stay away
Disappear.
from Chang because he seems like a twat. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll pick a direction and I'll start walking, but I need to make a pit stop at a pawn shop. Do you guys mind driving me there? It's not
you
that
helped us
far away
out.
from
So
here.
I mean, if it's on the way from where we're going, which I'd have to defer to our driver.
Yeah,
What
and we
did
could
what
say,
did
yeah, and I was gonna say we could say too, since you did say you wanted to kind of loot the place and upstairs, we can say that you were able to kind of break in upstairs before leaving and setting the place on fire. And there wasn't a lot left up there to go through, but there is, a bunch of paperwork, some digital files that you guys are able to take. Whoever wants to say they take those, it probably could lead to some things Chang involved or associated in the future if you wanted to dive into some Chang things. Other than that, you were able to find another couple hundred eddies just in a desk up there. You were also able to find a bag of synth coke. Looks like it might have
Yay, more coke.
at least a few doses in it. That was in one of the desks up there, one of his brother's desks. Other than that, nothing really else up there. The offices are kind of just used to do some dealings when they need to, and some bookings probably.
And while I'm loading some of these things, is what's in the van? You said there's some like stuff in the van, like
Lots of
electronics
electronics.
and shit.
Yeah, we can
and
say,
surveillance stuff, I think.
Yeah, you can set the place on fire, hop in the van, get the cargo in there. You guys are giving Aelf a ride to, a local
No, we're not.
pawn shop.
We're not giving Elf a ride. Sorry. Yeah,
You bet.
I'll let him keep some extra 100, some of the 100 eddies for a combat cab, but yeah, we're not giving him a ride.
Dude, I make sure I get all. I get all the weapons, too.
I'm gonna grab. We should also grab this drone before we leave too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're grabbing the drone and
we grabbed
the weapons.
collected all the weapons, and we threw that in the van too, because we can always sell it.
Yeah.
And I could always
Oh,
use
and
it
all
for
that
alterations.
Okay. Okay, well then, yeah, you guys looted everything and everyone. You told... What, did one of the dogs just come in the door behind you? That was weird. It, like, opened all by itself.
Yeah, they're both right now.
Okay, that was weird. But yeah.
Kick the door open. Bam.
Yeah, that was weird.
Don't worry, Cece can give you a ride, Elf.
Oh yeah, Cece.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
Your fan
Did
could
she
go.
have a car?
yeah, we'll say she has a...
Not my problem.
She has a little scooter. She has a little scooter chained up out back to the...
Sure.
the
They blew up my
stairwell.
car.
hole.
I'll hitch a scooter ride.
You can ride bitch. You can ride bitch on the scooter.
It's the last time I headshot someone for
Right
you
behind.
guys.
Well,
Hey, be glad that.
You see that med tech?
Raven gives Elf her contact. She's like, I like your style of killing. We should hang out.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, and honestly,
You really
Elf.
don't want to hang out with him later, Raven. You'll
If
see
I
why.
yeah, and if I was Elf, honestly, I would rather dip out with Cece rather than Coupler. Fuck. Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No, I'm going to be using make ample use of my charismatic impact tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it. And CC's also down to take you around some shopping so you can get your music equipment. You can spend some of that 5K. You can get a good meal. Elf seems like he's back on track to being the rocker boy he needs to be. You're funded, and now you can kind of start your career back up and do what you need to do with that 5K. It's great.
Yeah, first thing I do is buy back my Taisha Godo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. You're able to
It's
do all
sort of
that.
feel bad about what I'm
and-
gonna have to do.
Yeah, the rest of the team though, you know, Elf takes off with Cece. Where are you guys going? What are you doing, couple? You're driving. You have the cargo. Are you taking
I
it
would
to
say we go
Rockland or
immediately to
Source?
Rockland.
Yeah, we're going straight to Rockland. I'm gonna call Old Man Fogarty, sort of tell him the job was a wash.
Yeah, you call
Got
Fogarty. He
ambushed.
answers when you call. He's Coupler. Did everything go well? Are you on your way now? Did you meet with
Negative.
Elf?
Negative. The job was a wash. We got there, did the exchange. We got jumped by a large group of marauders. We barely made it out alive. The building got burned down. They took everything. As far as I know, it got destroyed in the raid. We weren't able to save anything. I'm
So,
sorry.
No cargo. Where's Elf?
We lost him during the fight. One of my team members is barely hanging on. I don't know where he went. He might be dead.
Well, then where's
It
our
was the
payment?
Inquisitors. The payment had made it through. He'd had the money. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
This is very displeasing. Very, very
Yes.
displeasing. This was our first job together. Coupler, very, very disappointed. The call ends.
So sad.
Didn't even say bye. Seems upset.
We have enemies now.
We've always had enemies, but at least now they might be looking for Elf instead
you
of
guys,
us.
You guys have so many enemies, it's ridiculous.
Semi-enemies.
But yeah, you have that conversation. You make it back to Rockland. You know, Lacey's there.
Sorry, Elf.
You make it in, you see Lacey. Lacey's excited to see you. She's Cups! Cups! You got our cargo back, Cups. I'm so happy. Oh, and I see you got a new ride I saw you were pulling up in through the cams.
Yeah, they blew up my car. Sort of wish I knew it was this big, but got a replacement.
She just laughs. She's like, oh, Cups. And then she just kind of like turns and walks away. And as she's walking away, you hear ching, and your agent kind of lights up and the payment comes through for all of you.
And I assume they unload everything.
Yeah. While you guys are having that conversation, they've got some lackeys pretty much unloading the van. They've got their stuff back. When they unload it, Lacey sends that payment through as she's walking away, and as she, leaves the room that you guys are in or the lobby or whatever, she does say one last thing as she leaves, and she's like, "Oh, and Coupler, feel free to take a couple items as always." And she walks off.
Yeah, it'd be nice to tinker.
Or sorry, she says cups. I almost called you Coupler there from Lacey. I forgot she calls you cups.
Almost like there's respect in the relationship there.
Yeah,
Almost.
let's kill that shit right away. There's no fucking respect
Yeah.
there, dude. But yeah, no, she tells you guys can take a couple things, and what we can do is we won't do that in gameplay. Let's move on to the prize giveaway. Let's wrap this up. What we'll do is in chat we'll work out IP. We'll work out all the goodies that you guys were able to take off the bodies, and then we'll work out what you guys want to take from the cargo, remembering that it's anything under cyber limbs, and you guys are welcome to take a couple things. I'll allow, you can basically take 2 things from anything under cyber limbs. We'll work that out in chat. We'll get into that. Before we get into the prize giveaway, I do want to say that you guys got this extended van now. A little bit of a Christmas present, I guess, in session. I wanted to make sure you guys got hooked up with something
blew up
nice.
my car.
Hey, you upgraded. Now you have a
I
Cervan.
like my little sedan.
Oh, you're beat up,
That
rusted,
car was, like,
graffiti
beat the
covered.
shit out of, yeah.
It was
Ex-Yakuza.
I fixed it like twice.
It was an ex-Yakuza vehicle, beat the
Exactly.
shit,
I had memories with that car.
tagged by another
You put
gang,
Unreal in the trunk once or twice.
getting pulled over by police in nice district's vehicle. Fuck that vehicle.
Hey, I have my memories, okay?
But-
But now it's a burning pile of cinder.
But you got this extended van, and I will tell you that just, going through it a bit, on Rio, you can tell there's some type of system in it. We can dive into that in chat or next session. We can get into some details. But you do know
Okay.
that there's a system in it. Maybe somehow that Netrunner guy that was in the back that wasn't part of them who ran off, maybe he was the one controlling that snake drone through this portable system thing in the van, something along those lines. You can also tell that snake drone coupler is a bit customized. Usually they come with just like 2 items, like the submachine gun, the heavy, very heavy pistol. But this one also had a cam that could be viewed through the system or whoever's controlling it. So whoever's controlling it was able to, aim and use their stats and skills through the drone. And yet it still had both those weapons. So pretty cool little drone there. Obviously it's fucked up and beheaded. But you're a tech. Maybe you can fix it. Other than that, it's a surveillance van. So it does have some type of surveillance drone, like a regular flying surveillance drone. Nothing with weapons, just a basic little, DV-17 can notice it in the air surveillance drone that either on Rio could probably see through whatever system is on here, possibly once you explore and see what that's about, or through one of the monitors. There's a couple of them in the van. But like I said, you'll have to explore and dive into all this stuff to learn more about it. We'll do that next session or in chat, and we'll get into that in the future. But I wanted to at least give you that little breakdown of the goodies you guys got for what we'll call our holiday session. I wanted to be nice and give you all some holiday presents or whatever. But yeah, let's get into the prize giveaway, and then I want to just make a few announcements. I had some announcements I wanted to make and let everybody know. Let me back off on Sirenscape just a little bit here. Yeah, we still have the subscription to Sirenscape. I think it's like 2 months free. We also have a free PDF digital copy of Cyberpunk RED, the full rule book. So everybody in chat, let's do the Sirenscape subscription first. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 100 and put it in the chat. And even if you already have Sirenscape or whatever, just like the map thing, even if you're not a GM, you can still win this and you can gift it to somebody else, your favorite GM or somebody that needs it, you know what I mean? So everybody in chat, just pick a number between 1 and 100 and type that in there. We got a 25, a 77. Ooh, another 77. So if it comes up close to there might be a little duel right there where you guys will see who wins.
Yeah, I'll have to see which one you a tie off or whatever.
All right, anybody else in chat? Last call for winning the Sirenscape subscription. Looks like we at least have a few there, so let's go for it. I think Coupler, you want to do your 100,
right?
Yeah, just do that.
58.
That's pretty close, actually.
58. That would be to the 77s, wouldn't it?
It's a difference of 19.
Yeah, 19 or 25.
Yeah.
So let's get is it iCraze and Lance?
Yeah, iCraze and Lance. I guess pick another number.
Yeah. iCraze and Lance. Let's do a little a duel. Just each of you guys pick a number between 1 and 10.
Or do we want to just make it to where it's a little more even, since they both got it? So I would say like maybe roll a d20 and like I'd say iCraze gets the low end.
Yeah.
Well, you already rolled it, so
Yeah, that was accidental.
okay. Do we want to keep that?
I was just gonna
Since I
have
already
them.
was saying it.
Yeah, I was just gonna have them each pick another number and just roll a 1d10, whoever's close.
Okay.
Whatever you want to
Oh,
do.
1d10 or 1d100?
Or Coupler, you know what? You're running this giveaway. How do you want to do it? Do it however you want. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, it's between the two of them. I'd say
Yeah.
1d10 and then 1 through 5, or what was it? 1 through 5 and then 6 through 10.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like
so
high
you
and
want
low?
to do 1 through 5 for iCraze and 6 through 10 lands?
Sure. And then I'll roll the d10. Let's see who wins it.
Lance.
Congratulations.
All right, Lance.
Lance Gray.
Lance called low, but we already determined that you were
We
going to
already
be
determined
high.
it. So you
and that
win,
worked in your
so you're
favor.
lucky to- Yeah.
Yeah.
You chose.
Nice. All right, cool. Lance, hey, if you want, since we're here on Twitch, if you added us as a friend or whatever, you can just send me a whisper, through Twitch with your email address, or if you're part of our Discord or friends on Facebook, whatever, you can just send me that info, or I'll hit you up here on Twitch when our session's over. Let's do the Cyberpunk RED giveaway.
This is the PDF, right? Just to be clear.
Yeah, the rule book. Everybody in chat, let's do it again. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 100. And again, if you already have a copy of RED, you can always gift it. You can always give it to your best friend, your favorite player, your favorite GM, whoever needs it. So yeah, we'll just give it a minute.
It's a PDF.
Yeah, it's a digital copy of Cyberpunk RED, the full updated version. Okay, cool. I think that's all we got, right? We only have a handful of people putting into the... All right, cool. Last call, 1 to 100. All right, Hollow, you want to hit that dice symbol in roll 20 and roll the 1d100?
Yeah.
It'd be the second one from the bottom on the left-hand side.
Okay, good. We got a couple other people getting in there. 57. All right.
That
Literally
would
one away from the one I
be-
got.
What? No, 57. Was that a... Looks like a Nino. Isn't it?
Let me just double check.
57.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, Anino. Nice. Anino won it. And that's great. Anino has it, so now Anino gets to play Santa Claus and probably gift that to somebody. That's always fun. So yeah, Anino, whoever you know that doesn't have Cyberpunk RED that you want to gift it to, just get their email address and get that to me, and then I'll get them hooked up. So that's awesome. That's so great. I'm glad we were able to do these giveaways and everybody won some prizes. I want to just make a few announcements here. I had some things I wanted to mention, and then we'll do our outros and stuff. I want everyone to kind of get an update on things. But first off, on Facebook, I just wanted to say, we have the Cyberpunk Uncensored group. Everyone look that up. Obviously, I founded Cyberpunk Uncensored, and that's our home. But I'm also admin on the Cyberpunk disto posting, like dystopian future disto posting group on Facebook. So join us over there. I'm also moderator on the official Cyberpunk RED RPG group. That's like the big Cyberpunk RED group on Facebook. So make sure you join all three of those. I'm kind of helping keeping those growing and going, and I would love your support there. The other thing, I'm partnering with a buddy of mine. I don't want to kind of release that company or get into too much details on that side of things yet, but we're putting together these miniature sets. So we're going to have, I think it's like 4 different sets of 5, making miniatures, actual printed. They're going to have magnet changeable arms and parts and heads and things, so you can kind of change out weapons and parts of the miniatures, which is really fucking cool. Aside from that, they're going to be based on different continents. I don't want to get into too much detail, but just know that each set is going to represent a different continent, a different style of Edge Runner team. They're going to come with maps. They're going to come with little mini adventures to go with them. So that's one thing. That same partner, we're working on a separate dice set sort of thing that I'm doing. I'm creating a cyberpunk style dice set that's going to be perfect for cyberpunk. It's coming with 6 D6s and 2 D10s. The style of it is very cyberpunk but still readable. on Rio, Coupler, Raven. I think you three have seen the set, the preliminary designs and stuff. You saw how cool they look. There's going to be different color sets. They're going to come with a really cool case. I don't really want to reveal what that's going to look like or be, but this is going to be a really unique dice set specifically for Cyberpunk. We might have a big brand partnering with us on this one, but we'll see what happens. Aside from that, I've also launched the memberships on YouTube. We've reached that monetization threshold or whatever, and we're able to actually start up memberships. So I'm going to start doing a monthly Ask Me Anything sort of live stream. Also, if you're part of the members, you're going to get every single video that we upload at least 24 to 48 hours before everyone else. So there's going to be all kinds of goodies, plus some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage we're going to start doing. Me and Val are going to work on some just behind-the-scenes stuff, looking into our lives and our collections and gaming and just other things aside from this specific shit that we do for Cyberpunk Uncensored. So check out the membership options on our YouTube, the Cyberpunk Uncensored YouTube. The last thing I want to mention is we did launch our Patreon, and we've had that going now for, I want to say at least a couple weeks, and we've gotten some really good support from that. I just want to bring up the few people I want to mention. Thanks to Chris Anderson, Steve Barr from Sirenscape, and Jason Weaver. Also Rothan, I want to give him a thanks. He's a good friend. You know him as Renegade, but they've been our first handful of supporters on Patreon. We've got a lot of great options there if you want to get into gameplay, you want to get into our GM monthly sessions. We have all kinds of things there. So definitely check out the Cyberpunk Uncensored Patreon page. 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, it's only been around for a few weeks. But yeah, check that out. That was my last announcement. I wanted to put all that out there. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Before we leave, I want Simon, WanderingDM. If anybody isn't familiar, definitely look him up. I'm going to put the links in the description. But why don't you give us a breakdown, upcoming things, your current schedule, where people can find you, all that good stuff.
Sure. So normally I stream Cyberpunk RED on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're on holiday break right now because holidays. So we'll be back on January 8th for the next leg of our journey, the next story arc. You can find me otherwise on this Saturday for the 12 days of gaming. No, wait, is it the 12 days? I'm in a charity game on the 26th. I just need to remember which charity.
The Trevor Project, I think it was.
I think it's the Trevor Project.
Yeah, I think that's the one that...
For the 12 days of gaming that High Shelf Gaming is doing, I'm going to be GMing a game of Castle Falkenstein, which is another R.Talsorian game. If you're interested, it's very much roleplay oriented. It takes place in a steampunk fantasy world parallel to Earth. Then, normally on Mondays, we stream D&D on my channel. And I have a bunch of shit that I can't talk about that's going to come out in early 2021. And a lot of new releases of the games I'm working on in February 2021. So I'm not allowed to talk about anything because NDAs all over the place. Oh, yeah. But yes, so if you want to see more of Cyberpunk RED, Fridays 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, yeah, and I saw Nino put in the chat too. He's like, "Oh shit, that's this Saturday."
Yes. And
luckily,
by the way,
tuned in. Now he knows he's supposed to play, right?
Yes. Thank you, Rob, for having me over, and thank you everyone for the game. It was a blast getting to meet all of you, and
it was great playing with you, Simon.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I was.
It was fun.
I'm so glad you joined and got to come and play and have fun with us and stuff. Just like I got to come and play. I got to be, Raven. In your session and stuff. But yeah, it was not just fun to have you come and play and everything, but it was also surprising how the whole session went. I really honestly thought it was going to go way different, as always, as you know, as a GM, every session. But like being so close to like the Willow Sisterhood, being outnumbered, I thought for sure Coupler was going to call for backup to get out of there, not having the vehicle. I luckily did some bad rolls at the beginning. You guys had good ones. I thought there was going to be a lot more damage towards the beginning that was going to kind of press that issue. But you guys did well, and like the way the dice rolls, man, the story changes, and things happen. It was really cool. But just from my point of view, I just want you guys to know wow, that went completely fucking different than I thought. You know, I totally thought it was going to go a different direction. And even my tangent ideas, where I was like, okay, yeah, but if this doesn't happen, then maybe this, like, nothing went the fucking way I had planned. Everything was just completely different. And we rolled with it, and I had a lot of fun. So I just want to thank you guys for being so creative and, like, pulling me outside of the box and out of my comfort zone. That was really fun.
All right, Simon, I'm really sorry about throwing Aelf under the bus. Hopefully Source doesn't come looking for him.
That can be for a future adventure.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, he's going to live his best life eating, like, anything but
Real food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's not completely real, like, he'll go for, like, easy meat or something.
Yeah.
So long as it's not fucking kibble.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, he's doing good
Well, if your
now.
agent goes off as Raven, you know something's up.
Yeah, he's got some money now, and definitely in the future. You know, like you just said, you know, maybe there will be something in the future that plays some of this little story arc out. Maybe it's part of some of our sessions. Maybe it's part of Wandering DM sessions. Maybe there will be other crossover. Maybe a different player will cross over to that team, or someone else from your team will cross over here or something. I definitely have been having fun with that. So anytime you want to do shit like this, Simon, I am fucking.
Oh yeah,
I'm
honestly,
down.
if any one of you want to come, you have your Fridays off, Friday evenings, like, come on over.
That'd be awesome.
We'll do a thing.
Yeah, I
That'd be
love
amazing.
the crossover stuff, man. It's so much fun.
They don't have
Really?
that.
once we
yeah, I noticed that you said they're lacking a net runner, so it's kind of interesting.
Unryu, second work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anybody,
We have to look into that.
anybody tuning in, maybe we'll see some more crossovers in the near future. I'm looking forward.
And if
to
you
it.
ever fuck up Chang, say hi from me.
Yeah. So true. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for playing. Thanks so much, Simon, for joining us. Everybody tuning in, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you all enjoy the free prizes and the holiday season. Everybody has a great holiday. You know, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, all that good stuff coming up. We will have another session next Wednesday. And then we'll be rocking through January. However, I do have, me and Val both, we have some big film stuff that we were hired to work on. Anybody that doesn't know, you know, we produce, direct, do production design, all that shit out here in LA. February and March, we're going to have a lot of film stuff going on. We're going to Indiana. We're traveling around and stuff. So some of the gameplay might slow down a bit in February and March, but we'll see when we get there. But that being said, make sure you tune in while you can and get it all in while we're here, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.